before we do anything major, you guys are wandering through this kind of misty. You can't see your hand in front of your face. The mist is so thick, and then suddenly you feel that there's someone or something nearby. You can feel the presence of something as you're wandering in the woods. You sense something nearby in the woods, but you're not sure what. It's very disorienting here. What would you like to do, Kay?
So I can't really see anything,
No.
feel anything. It's just all I see is the mist around me.
You feel things moving around you, like the mist is swirling, like things have moved nearby, but you can't see anything other than the mist. Maybe some trees in the distance.
If I can see trees in the distance, I will slowly and carefully make my way there.
Okay, start heading
At least
towards.
it's something.
So, Clara, as you're walking through the woods, you notice. I mean, you see everything I've already described, but also you begin to pick out humanoid forms in the woods, like other people walking. Some with hands stretched out in front of them, some just blindly walking forward. But you begin to notice they're nearby. What would you like to do?
I'm going to follow them.
Follow them? Do you say anything? Do anything?
No, just quietly follow them.
All right. I would say give me a stealth check, but you're the only one who can see anybody anyway, so I wouldn't bother. Okay, as you get closer, you notice that the figure in the front is heading towards what appears to be trees, and the more you walk, the more you realize trees are becoming more and more prevalent around you, and until you realize you're in a forest clearing, and as the fog clears, you see more and more people around you. And why don't we go down the initiative order and have you describe what Clara sees? Just on the combat tracker.
So that would be Kid Drizzle.
Yes, Kid Jocelyn.
So we are in a clearing surrounded by trees, and there's quite a lot of people around us.
Yes. Okay, are you here?
Yes, so am I starting to see it clear up and I can see
Yes.
those around me?
Yes, and so I was asking each of you to describe what the other people see. Describe yourself.
Oh,
we're
well,
describing each other.
I'm a fairly large half-orc with a large battle axe, but no armor, just basic clothes, and a backpack on my back with a bedroll.
All right. And Damos?
You see a slightly average for a human-heighted red-skinned tiefling who's wearing leather armor under a set of robes, who doesn't appear to have any weapons other than 2 daggers on him.
All right. Tychon?
What you see is a very, very tall silver dragonborn that is wearing very lovely chainmail and very, very spiky shoulder pads. That's the only thing I'm going to say about him.
Clara?
Female half-elf with green hair, medium height.
Wilhelm?
Yeah, I see standing there a huge, tall man with red hair turning a bit silverish, a long beard also turning a bit silverish but mostly red. Standing there in a bunch of furs and leathers, not the protective kind, just a bunch of straps and stuff to hold it all together. With a giant greatsword strapped to his back, a club to the side, and a backpack with a mishmash of random stuff in it, with a bunch of javelins hanging off the side of it.
And last, but definitely not least, Alancia?
you see a high elf that doesn't seem to be paying attention to anyone but what there is around their waist.
Okay. And we are... And you realize it's... As the fog recedes further, it's fairly dark. Do you... any of you... I know some of you have dark vision. Who does not have dark vision?
I do not.
I also do not.
Don't think I do.
As the fog clears, you realize it's getting so dark that you can barely see the people around you, and soon it will be dark. The woods are quiet this night, and the air grows chill. It might be a good time to find a place to rest, just saying, and get to know each other if you want. But definitely, you're all exhausted. Even those of you who were riding on caravans, I forgot there were some of you that were riding on the caravans, right?
Aye.
For those of you, just so you know, what happened to you is you were riding and you fall asleep, and when you wake up, you're alone on the ground in this mist, and so you got up and started walking, and that's where we got to where we are now. Okay?
Sounds about typical.
Yes. So the usual Tuesday, yeah.
That's how I always get around. Wake up in a random spot and just start walking.
All right, so it's up to you guys what you would like to do, but the forest is ahead of you.
How big is the clearing around us?
The clearing, it's not really so much a clearing. There's definitely trees even in this area where you're at, but there's just a misty... You mean how far back are the mists? Is that what you're wondering?
Well, it's more what I think this is a good spot to sit down and like try to build a campfire.
Oh yeah, no, this would definitely be a good spot. As a matter of fact, whoever wants to build a camp, try and get a nice safe spot for a campfire. Give me a survival check.
I'll do that. Roll 10.
Okay, yeah, this is as good a spot as any. So,
right. Do I have to roll anything to start gathering up some timber?
No, that was your survival check. It takes you a while. By the time Wilhelm, the savior, returns with the firewood, most of you are feeling very chill and cold, but you get a fire going, and the night creeps in. But you can feel free to talk around the fire if you like, or...
So I'm going to go towards Wilhelm's character and just almost fumbling over my words. Just, would it be okay if I was to rest at the fire?
Well, I don't give much of a shit who sits here. Just sit down and eat some food.
Thank you. And I'm take a seat next to the fire.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you from?
I don't quite know what most people call our land. I just know about our clan name of Clan Raidworm. I come from up north. It's a bit of a cold place. Me and the other clansmen from the various clans around us would travel around. But my clan mostly sat around. We are farmers for the most part. Where I've been recently, if I even remembered, I wouldn't be... At this point, I couldn't even remember. So I think I'm still a bit tipsy from the drinks from earlier.
Do I sense any deception from him?
Give me an insight check, please.
That flat 9.
Yeah, you don't feel any particular deception, but you don't really get a good read on him yet. You're not quite sure.
Well, I see Wilhelm building the fire, and I noticed that I'm hungry, so I would like to start to look around for if there's any wildlife nearby.
You can indeed. You give me a survival check, please. You definitely see some wildlife in the woods, some small animals, but they're fairly out of sight. It would take you a while to do, but if you'd like to do some hunting, you can definitely. Would you like to go off and do some hunting, or would you like to go off on your own, or would you like to bring some people with you?
Well, first thing I'd like to do, since I see him in the distance, but I don't want to go too far from everyone else, I'd like to approach the fire and ask if anyone would like to go do some hunting with me. Let's gather some food. If anyone is as hungry as me, we could use it.
I'd be willing to help.
Sure, I can tag along.
Anyone else?
I'll stay here.
Yeah. Anyone else? Staying or going?
I'll stay here.
Okay, so we've got George and Clara, and who else will stay? Anybody?
I'll say.
All right, so the three of you go off. And actually, since there's more than one of you, give me that survival check with advantage, please. So just give me one more roll.
Which one of us is doing the roll?
Whoever wants to.
All right. I was gonna do it because I have a +3, but
Well, you go ahead.
That works.
Yeah, that's fine. You go ahead, because he rolled twice instead of just the once anyway. So
Oops, I didn't mean to double click it.
it's okay.
so do I still roll with advantage?
Just roll once because you've already rolled once before.
Roll
so.
once.
There we
I had
go.
19.
Ah, nice.
All right. You do manage to actually catch quite a bit of game, several rabbits, and then you hear off in the distance a much larger creature. In fact, it's coming from the direction of the campfire.
Ah, shite. Alright, we grab what we have and I'll start heading back.
Okay, well, I want you to roll initiative, everybody.
Works for me.
No glory. For glory. Nope. Glory doesn't help me.
Look at you, Damos, rolling those high rolls.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's what you want to use them for. Initiative. Yep. All right, so you start racing towards the campsite. Everyone, get you the Damos. You are first to act, but you are too far away to see what is going on. But it sounds like wolves or some creatures are tearing apart your new acquaintances. Alancia, I will get back to you in just a moment. Kay, you went hunting, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I also do have dark vision.
Okay, you are bolting in the dark straight towards the campsite. It's a little too far away to see, like I said, but you can. I'm assuming you're all just moving double move dash to get there, right?
I'm
As quickly as
going
possible.
to summon my pack weapon.
Okay.
I feel that could be useful.
All right. He holds out his hand, and if there's a flash, I don't know what we're using for color yet, so we'll say a flash appears, and your longsword is in your hand. And Kay, you're running, and then Clara and Tycon and Wilhelm, you're running too, correct?
Correct.
Okay, Alancia, Clara, and Tycon, you're sitting around the campfire, relaxing, warming up from the mist, feeling quite peaceful. And suddenly, bursting out of the darkness, comes the three people that went off hunting. They come running in as though something horrible was chasing them.
What the hell happened?
Excuse me.
Seriously,
Sorry,
what
we heard about.
happened?
Sound like we heard a bunch of wolves over here.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear anything.
There's no wolves here.
Nothing here.
All right.
Now, I'm pretty certain that I heard some growling over here. Now, was that your stomachs, and are you telling me there was nothing else over here?
Orc.
What was that?
Bork.
No.
Well, Mark tell you to last week.
Now, that's interesting coming from a high elf, I'll tell you that.
Woof.
She's such a classy high elf. You could not imagine her in the woods. Just kidding. No, she looks pretty comfortable wherever she's at.
I look pretty comfortable in the cold.
Yes,
No.
true.
All right,
Definitely nothing here.
I'm going to saunter over to the fire, take
Okay.
my seat, and then just let my pack weapon disappear.
Okay, you see as he opens his hand, the weapon flashes and vanishes.
Neat. If only I knew how to do that, and I wouldn't have to lug around this giant thing.
Would also be handy for my axe.
Mm.
If it was something I could teach, I would.
Don't worry, laddie. Everybody's
Don't
got their
mind
tricks
sounds
and
disgusting,
tips.
that sort of thing.
Well, let's clean these games so we can get them cooking.
Aye.
All right, with that good survival roll, I'll say that goes pretty effortless. You managed to get them cleaned, gutted, cleaned, and cooking. And if there's something in particular you want to do or say, feel free. Otherwise, we will progress the night along.
I'll ask if anybody wants to play around the cards.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
I'm good, thank you. And I'll pull out my journal and I'll start noting the events of tonight down in my little journal.
Okay, great. And things progress. The woods are quiet in the night. The air grows chill, and then all of a sudden, the night progresses fairly calmly. There's not much going on, and then. Ashley, is anyone keeping watch, or are you just going to get some rest?
I will keep watch.
Actively keeping. Sorry.
You can take. We need at least two of you to take turns, so you can take a turn.
I will also take a turn at watch. I figure with the dark, my night vision may help.
Sure, people with night vision definitely are useful in that. You could all get a full night's rest with just two, basically two watches of one person, or you can have more up if you want. But
I'll take second watch.
Okay, so
I'm happy to watch.
Sorry, what
I'll
was that?
help out with first watch.
All right, so
Just a watch. I don't really care which one it is.
all right. Let me see. Give me a moment. The first half of the night passes uneventfully, as does the second. You are all clear. Now, the woods are quiet, the air grows chilled, the fire sputters, and as you've kept it up throughout the night, but then as the night wears on, the mist starts gathering closer and closer around the edge of the camp. By morning, the fog hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into gray ghosts. Then you notice these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before.
Has anyone else noticed the trees are different?
Yes.
I did notice.
Yeah, this isn't the same area we were in.
This is a much
Just a suggestion, but should we leave this wood
like
as
to
quickly as
get up.
possible?
Hold my hands
Probably.
together.
Personally, I'd say it's not much different from what used to happening, but I'd say if you're all feeling a little perturbed by this, I'd say we should probably head off somewhere.
It's up to you guys.
I agree. Let's not stay here. If this is changing, we should try to move on and find a better place to take shelter or continue on.
What direction do we go in, though? All we see is trees.
Can I make some kind of roll to try to figure out if there's any tracks leading, like people tracks leading to a city or something?
You can indeed. That would be another survival check. You notice these trees are much thicker and much denser than the previous area. You actually notice it's not so much a trail as much it is you can see that people have walked this path fairly regularly, heading from north to south. You can head whichever direction you wish, however.
So you're saying the tracks go in both directions?
Right. People have walked north and people have walked south from here.
I'll turn to the group and say, all right, we can head either north up this path or south down this path. Which would you prefer?
If you pick a path, I'll follow.
I will also follow wherever path seeks.
We may as well head north away from the clearing.
Okay.
I like north. Let's head that way.
Good. All right, so as you're walking, you begin to see off in the distance as the light starts coming up brighter. The mist is following you, it seems. It's closing in around the space behind you, but not the space ahead of you. It's strange. And
Can anyone detect
I would
magic?
like to use my divine sense, please.
and what does that detect?
Just on the detects celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of me.
Okay. You pause, muttering a brief prayer, and your eyes open, and you see the only thing with a hint of fiend is the fiendish blood of the tiefling. Other than that,
so it's you.
other than that, no, you don't see any undead or fiends or celestial. Wait, no, we don't have no one has any celestial heritage in their background, right? No.
Nice.
No.
Good.
Okay.
Because you'll be pinging like a Christmas tree.
Okay, good. Then we are good.
Okay.
Alright. So you, as you walk, you do see a strange. It seems like almost like hints of civilization. You see, and then eventually you see a path that seems to head northwest, or southeast. You can take whichever you like. So you meet up with an actual path.
All right. Well,
Shall we
what-
continue in a northern direction?
Let's continue in a northern direction, but also keep an eye out. I don't trust that mist.
I don't either, and in fact, I am going to keep my axe at the ready because I feel like there is something around us, but I can't see it.
I'll keep my sword ready. I've been in plenty of forests, and this fog is some weird bullshit.
Yes, you definitely feel like something's watching you. But,
With that sense,
Doesn't feel right.
with that sense, lingering over me again, like everyone else, I feel I'm just doing this on will now. Summon my pack weapon again.
okay, not a bad idea. And you're continuing to the northwest, you said?
Yes,
Aye.
I feel that we have come north. Why don't we continue northwest?
As soon as you start taking steps to the northwest, you notice that the mist starts filling into the southeast as well. So blocking your path back the other way, and you keep moving forward.
This is some janky crap.
That must
Aye.
is following us.
Yeah,
Seems to
well,
be-
it's blocked out that path. Let's keep going.
Seems to be trying to push us in a certain direction, so be ready just in case
Hmm.
something pops out at us.
As you move forward, you see, again, like I said, signs of civilization increasing. The path becomes more, well used. There, you see little hitching posts in various places where people might have stopped to take a rest. And off, as far as you can see in the distance, you begin to see civilization, houses, a town, in fact. But that's just at the edge of your sight. What you do see, however, as you start walking along the path and you pass a particularly dense clump of trees, there is one house that is much closer to you, and it's not abandoned. You see two small children out in the street crying.
How far away from the house are we?
It's so as you're heading northwest, it's to the northeast about 200 yards.
So I'm going to continue walking towards them, kind of waving my arm in the air, like, "Hey, kids, I'm over here." And as I get closer, I'm going to approach and be like, "Are you okay?"
And I'm gonna go with them.
Okay, as soon as they see you, they immediately jump. They were kind of sitting together on the ground crying, and they jump up and say, "You've got to help us, please! You've got to help us! Our brother, he's still in there. It got our mom and dad, but please, you could still save our brother.
Still in a wire.
In the house."
Who got
W-
what?
What's in the house?
The monster, we didn't see it. Please, you've got to help us. We made it out, but our baby brother, he's still in there, up on the 3rd floor.
I start heading towards the house.
Okay.
I will follow cautiously with my axe at the ready.
They start walking slowly behind you, but hopeful.
I'll
Now,
raise the
this
greatsword.
monster that's in the house, I'm just going to question the kids quickly before we rush in there. This monster that you're talking about, do you happen to know what it looks like?
No.
Can I get a description?
We just heard it. It was okay. So, Mom and Dad sent us to a room like they always do when they have company, and then they went downstairs and we were playing, and then we heard crash and sounds like, I don't know, teeth and chewing, and it was horrible. And we heard it going downstairs, and we couldn't find, we didn't hear, we called out for Mom and Dad and they didn't answer, so I think it got them. But our brother, he was still upstairs. We didn't dare go back.
It started from upstairs?
2nd floor. Downstairs for us, but upstairs for, here. We heard it below.
All right, guys.
Yeah? What was that?
To the kids, how did you get out?
We went down, we were looking for Mom and Dad, and then we heard noises coming from the other rooms in the kitchen, and so we ran out the door. We thought about going back, but I had to protect Thorn. I didn't know what else to do. This is Rose, who's the older child, saying this.
I'm going to turn around to the group of us that have arrived. I'm going to be like, do we believe there is a monster in this building?
It's something. I don't know.
No, I mean talking to like the party. Like,
right? No, I know. They just.
excuse me. Do Do you guys believe there is a monster in this building? Should we be rushing into a building with a monster?
I'm going to turn to Rose and say, you did well in protecting your sister and getting her out.
That was my brother Thorn. But yeah.
Apologies. brother.
And Thorn's just looking up at you with just wide eyes. He hasn't said a word other than just sobbing and sniffling and snot running down his nose.
Can we hear anything from the house?
The house actually looks quite cozy. Compared to the chill night you spent, this house looks fairly nice. There's a nice firelight inside. It looks fairly inviting.
Is there any noise coming from the house?
Not that you
Like
can see.
any noise of like anything on any of the floors?
No, not. He said Rose says, I think it went down into the basement. But wait.
All right. So what I would say is, me and some other person who can probably take a bit of damage, take the front and try knocking on the door of the door frame when we get there. See if we can gather any attention. Past that, have some of the squishier members stay in the back a bit.
Did you just call me squishy?
Well, if you
Compared to myself, yes.
And let's keep the kids away from the house. Something about their story doesn't add up to me.
Well, they're staying
we need
back.
to help them.
They're staying back. They're watching and kind of trailing you, but they're like they look too afraid to go into the house.
Hey.
Do we just trust
Is
the
it
kids?
dark inside?
No, it's well lit actually.
So we would be able to see anything inside through the windows.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple windows in the front. You can see a well lit like living area, but you don't see any monsters rampaging through. But it's a little hard to see further back in the house.
Is there any damaged furniture even?
No, there's not much as far as furniture goes from what you can see in this area, but you could go like circle around. We don't know, depending on how much time you wanted to take, you could go circle around and try and.
I've got an awful idea. I'm going to
Lord,
cast
awful idea.
Thaumaturgy on myself
Okay.
and make my voice 3 times louder than normal and shout, "Are there any monsters in this building?"
The whole area around you, crows, ravens, whatever, just disperse and fly around, but you don't hear anything from inside the house.
What makes you think that they'll understand you?
Well, if it had heard me, it might have came up for a nibble.
It
Ah,
might
so when
also have
you
been very
do it, that's
smart
fine
and thought I might not go up there.
All right. They said that they believe the monster might be in the basement, but their brother would be up on the 3rd floor. So that's 2 opposite directions. First off, I said we do not split the party. Stick together. Don't give a damn what anyone has to say on that matter. Past that, maybe do a quick inspection on the 1st floor, see if there's anything else that we can see as soon as we get in.
Now, as you look at the house, you can see that there's a wrought iron gate, hinges on one side, lock on the other. It's open, though. It fills the archway of a stone portico. The gate is unlocked, obviously, since it's open. And it's got oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that would open into what would be the foyer of the house. Hanging on the cell. Oh, I can't tell you that. But if you go up to the door, you can see it's actually open a crack from where the children ran out, didn't shut it properly.
All right. So we're all the way
Well-
up to the house now, would you say?
Sorry?
So would you say we're all the way up to the house now where I can actually knock if I wanted to?
You certainly can be if you want to be.
All right.
I'll go
So-
behind him.
My thought is walk up, knock loudly on the door, and see if anything reacts.
Okay. You knock out loudly
Well,
on the
I'm
door.
saying I'm saying that to the group to get their opinion.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, go for it. I don't feel there's a monster in here. I feel we should just walk in.
I think if anything was going to react, it would have reacted to that giant shout.
Aye, but if there's no monster and there's people in there, they might react to a knock rather than someone screaming.
True.
Go ahead, knock the door.
Alright,
I will stay on guard in case something comes out.
I walk up and knock loudly on the door frame. Oi, is anybody in here?
You do not hear anything. Sorry, I was trying to get the sound to work, and I have to restart my player here.
Got it.
Because I wanted to have some background music here, or background sounds. Let's see if this works this time. It loads. Sorry, as it's loading here. Oh, I think it might be still loading. Okay. The volume isn't too loud here for you.
All right.
Doesn't look like it's making any noise, so I'm going to guess that something is wrong with this, so I'll just keep going.
All right.
Okay. You sorry, what was the question then?
I knocked and asked if anybody was in there to respond.
Oh yeah, there was you could hear nothing but silence and the creak of the chains as of the oil lamps that surround you, but other than that, no sound.
All right, I'm gonna push the door open and try to get a good scan of the room as soon as I poke my head in.
And it is, like I said, fairly open.
Wait. Before you open the door,
All right.
I'm going to open it from a distance for you, just for the sake of caution, and I'll cast Mage Hand and push the door open.
Works for me.
All right, so as you reach the door, you open up. Here, let me show you where you're at here. See if this works for you. Did that work? Yeah, there we go.
Yep, I see it.
Okay, so you step through the little gate at the south there. I'm sorry, what was that?
I was just confirming I can see the
No,
map.
I think it was Clara or Alonso.
Yeah, I was just confirming I could see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's something about the Discord has this new sound filter that like tries to cut out the smaller sounds, but when your voice is a little quieter, sometimes it doesn't. It cuts off you too. So I. Okay, so anyway, you are there. You reach out with your mage hand, and you find that the door swings forward easily. Go. See if I can do this. And you see inside. Ooh. Okay. It's hanging on the south wall of the foyer in that little area that you were just in, by the way. Is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms. It's a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany framed double doors leading from the foyer to the main hall are set within panes of stained glass.
Do I know what the coat of arms is?
I would assume you can definitely tell the significance of it.
But I don't know what like family it's from or anything like that.
Oh, give me a history check. And make sure you read it out loud too, so that the people aren't.
So that's a 10.
A 10. No, you don't recognize this particular coat of arms. No.
Do I recognize it?
Give me a check. History.
That's a 3.
Nope. You don't either.
I'll have a hack at it.
All right, everyone, give me a history check, please. That it hasn't already rolled. We could save some
It's like
time.
12.
Sitting here resizing stuff.
Well,
I rolled an 18.
Okay, we'll get to you in a moment. Let's see if anyone rolls higher.
Where's the history check?
In your
It's on your
skills.
skills, where it says history. You should have a number next to it, or there you go. Did we miss anybody? Alancia?
It says unable to open window using wildcard link.
Oh, don't click the shield. Click the actual number where
Oh,
it's either a
yeah,
plus
where
or a
it says
0 or something
plus.
like that.
There you go. Okay, Wilhelm, you are the one with the highest roll, so you don't have the slightest clue who these people are. No.
I wouldn't think so.
I just wanted you guys to roll. I was going to just do it once or twice, and I was hoping someone would hit like a natural 20 so I could say, yes, you are fairly sure. You are absolutely 100% sure you have no idea who this is. But, okay, anyway.
I should not have been trying to drink when you said that.
Okay, moving along. Okay, yeah, you see, like I said, another set of doors. Stained glass. They're set with panes of stained glass.
All right.
I don't know.
To be fair, I'm still in range for mage hands if we're in the just outside the doors. So can I open the other doors with my mage hand?
Sure. What's your range on that too? Just right now.
30 foot.
30 foot. Okay, and you're standing just at the doorway there.
Yeah.
So you're about 20 feet away. 20-ish. Okay. By the way,
yeah,
you guys can see the on the right of the map. That's where those shields are. Can you see that on your? Is it showing up on your?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you open the door, and you can see about that much from where you're standing. That looks like a fireplace, but it's hard to tell from this angle. It's definitely definitely a fireplace because it's lit. It's putting out a nice, warm light into the room.
All right.
I'm guessing we're still within the minute since I cast Vermiturgy, so I'm just going to give a slightly less booming shout of "We come in peace."
Well, thaumaturgy, isn't that your It's a cantrip, right?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about a minute. You just cast it again, Or is it's not concentration, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah, you just do another thaumaturgy, yeah. The effect
So
can last for
slightly lower in volume, but just a "We come in peace."
It definitely. Have you ever walked into a room and said something kind of loudly that you just feel like, and you realize, oh, this isn't that kind of party, or this isn't that kind of room, and everyone just feels like awkward and silent? That's kind of what you feel like yelling out in this place. That feels like they were having a nice, comfy dinner party, but there's no one around.
That is literally Wilhelm at every social gathering. All right, so
I think you're gonna have to step inside to see more. As a matter of fact, here, hold on a second. You look through the window, right? I'm gonna give you.
Hi.
I'm gonna give you this.
I did, yes.
I'm gonna give you this. That you saw that room. Those are stuffed wolves around various furniture and another fireplace.
I imagine they'd be stuffed after they ate the family.
Yes.
Ugh. Enough with that grim humor, though. So what are you guys thinking? You thinking we should head in right away?
Right.
Let's investigate at least. If there's another child in trouble, we should at least try to find them.
So who wants to take point with me?
As we are the two...
Well, since you have a map, why don't you go ahead and place yourselves on the map where your characters are?
Well, how do I do that?
Grab your little guy from up top there. Or when you open up on your sheet, there should be a little, on the token on the right, it's like another copy of your picture. Just drag it over and put it on the map. Oh, no, sorry. Combat tracker. From the combat tracker, drag yourself on.
Got it.
That was my mistake. I was doing it. I done it wrong before, and that messes up the whole targeting thing and everything. If you use the combat tracker, it will work. There you go. There's Damos. You can move yourself. I'm just putting you out here so you can find it be easier to move.
Look at the rogue being shifty in the back.
And the
Those are
paladin,
always shifting,
the
I should
paladin valiantly taking up the rear. Yes.
You know what? I will.
All right, so the two barbarians up in the front got it.
Get that side actually.
You know what? Feeling pretty confident in how quiet everything is, and my character's just going to march forward.
Okay, great. Okay, give me just one moment. I will not be able to hear you for just a moment, so feel free to make fun of me all you want.
Cool.
I'm going to follow Damos's idea. It's so quiet. Let's investigate.
It's so quiet. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm gonna make
I'm
sure to
staying
stay
at
in
the
the front
back,
just in case
just-
someone pops out. We don't want Thomas getting smacked from the sidelines.
Right?
Hmm.
Does this reveal the next room?
I think that's what he's doing just now. He's getting things ready.
It either reveals
It's
the next
about
room
to get
or
nasty.
it either reveals the next room or reveals that we're a bunch of idiots.
We.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just having a breakdancing party in the hallway.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. If this doesn't work,
Whee!
can you hear that?
I heard you.
Nope,
There's
just you.
something.
Background noise.
No, I don't hear anything.
Oh, I do.
I hear a bit of something.
Just
but...
a faint little, some creaks and some.
Oh, yeah, I definitely hear
I
that.
can hear that.
I hear that now.
That's not
Okay.
slightly creepy.
And now we went in the front door. Switch to this. The outside noises are a little quieter, but okay. Moving along. Where did you move to? Now that I see. Okay. Now that I see where you're at. Okay. So as you go, yes, you'll clear out a bunch of this room. Actually, you'll be able to see this entire room. Not that there's too much to see. There you go. And a wide hall runs the width of the house. A black marble fireplace at one end, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the walls above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into its hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And yeah, oh wait, does anyone have? Yes. Where's my perception? Clara, you happen to notice in the paneling of this particular house, paneling of the walls, you notice that mixed in with the vines and flowers and nymphs and satyrs, you see images of skeletal people, humans, almost like not skeletons, but wasted away famine skeleton, to where they're. If you ever seen those old Ethiopian, commercials for asking for your cup of coffee a day, it looked like that. Kind of, they're moaning and writhing in the paneling, but other than that, no, it looks perfectly like a perfectly nice, comfy living room, or not living room.
Can I
enjoy.
take the longsword?
You can take a look at it, sure. It's like I said, it's a nice. It seems to be maybe a bit more ceremonial or ornamental but it definitely would function as a longsword. It would, but it has the windmill cameo worked into its hilt. But yes, yeah, anyone can take it if you want.
I'm going to put that in my backpack.
Okay. Assuming.
All right.
Guys, something's not quite right about being in here.
Okay, now remember that room to the southeast. You can't see that right now because the door is shut. But I showed it to you because of the other, because you looked through the window. Just so you know.
This place is charming.
Can I move halfway up the staircase to see if I can see the next floor?
Sure. Yeah, as you start moving up the staircase, let me move over here.
Moving into the room.
You get up to where you can peek and see roughly. Oops, I drew a thing on there on accident.
All right. Does any of this ping my danger sense?
Danger sense.
As a barbarian second level, you gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be.
Yeah.
But that's the flavor text. What's the actual abilities do? It gives you it.
We
Advantage
just have
on
an
dexterity
advantage.
saving throws. I was trying to go for a bit of flavor on it, but sure.
Yes. Well, I would say this entire experience has your danger sense going off, but nothing particularly about where you're at right now.
Got it.
Okay, so
All right.
are you able to see that I cleared out the next? Oh wait, I did the wrong one anyway. Don't mind me. Ignore that.
So Damos is going rushing up
floor.
the stairs.
That was the third floor.
Yeah, just kind of grabbed the sword on the way past and then just kind of marched halfway up to have a peek.
Yeah. If Damos is gonna run up, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
As will I.
Okay, where Alonso, are you staying back there or are you coming? Okay, there you go. Okay. And go ahead and move your characters up to the landing of the next floor here.
But to be fair, they said the monster was in the basement, right? I just wanted to have a peek to make sure like the upstairs corridors and things were closed.
Sure.
They said they believe the monster was downstairs, but they believe their sibling was upstairs.
Right. Up at the third floor.
So here's what I'm thinking, because this whole situation is more than a little sketchy to me. It's either we're walking right into a trap on the third floor, or the kids are correct and their siblings on the third floor and the monster's downstairs. I say either way we head to the third floor just in case, because if the monster's up there, we're gonna have to fight it anyways. If the sibling's up there and the monster's not, we can get the sibling out as soon as possible and get the hell out of here.
And sorry, let me just correct myself. She said top floor, not third floor. But yeah.
Okay, top floor. Hey there.
Onwards and upwards.
Well, before you go up, let me describe what you see here. You see oil lamps lit on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of a family. 2 adults, yes, mother and father, probably, and their 2 smiling children, Rose and Thorn. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby. And give me a perception check. Whoever wants to, who would have checked out this portrait and actually looked at it, examined it, if anybody.
Damn it, that is something my character would do.
Okay.
It's something I would do as well.
All right, both of you, just you two.
I cannot.
Just two.
So that's a 13 from me.
All right. Well, I will. Or sorry. Oh, geez, I said perception. Insight.
Ah. So that's a 10 on insight.
Okay. And you got an 8. Okay. Yeah. You notice the mother in the picture is staring strangely at the child that the man is holding in his arms. She doesn't look. It doesn't look like a loving look, but you can't quite make out exactly what it is. There's something off with the way she's looking at the child.
Guys, I have an awful, awful, awful theory.
And
Oh,
this
let's
is
hear
that.
it.
So, going by what said children outside have told us, that, you know, that this monster came from upstairs, worked its way down to get their parents, and then went into the basement. And looking at that picture, that parent is not very happy with that little child. I think we have a demon child. I'm just throwing it out there. Demon child.
Could it be?
It's still a child, though.
Yeah.
As speaking as a half demon, demon child.
Speaking of person that can sense demon shit.
Demonic things always make me nervous.
To continue, though, there are standing suits of armor flanking wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths, and let's see. Yeah, the red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues its upward spiral. A cold draft can be felt coming down the steps, though.
Weren't the parents on the second floor?
I believe that's what they said with the story.
They said they were on the top floor and they heard the monster on the floor below them, and then it went down.
Quick way to check. Should we just make our way to the top floor, make sure there's no child there, and then vacate this demon child house?
Works for me.
Sounds like a plan.
That worked for me as well.
So you just like to go.
So does this
go
staircase
on up?
go all the way up?
Okay, so as you take the stairway up, I will reveal this one here. A second.
I'd say Wilhelm went back to taking the point on the front.
Okay. Give me an order that you guys are going up the stairs. A marching order, as you said.
Wilhelm
Oh.
to start.
I'll let the two beefy barbarians go first, and I'll go directly behind them.
Okay, you wanna
I'll
go
go
up?
behind
Can
the
you see the? Can you see? I revealed the third floor. Can you see that?
No.
You might have to scroll your map. Hold down your middle mouse button
Yep.
and
I see
scroll up. Oops, sorry. You can also zoom in and out, you know, to do it that way too. But there you go. Okay, so yeah, just give me who's
Bloody
the
Atkins stood up.
so Wilhelm's up top, right?
Hey.
Okay, I'll put you right there because you're the first one up. Who's second?
That'd be me, Kazarn. K-Drizzle.
Okay, and you are down there still.
I just moved myself.
Oh, okay. Let me move Clara up here too, just so I all together. Okay, so yeah, before you get, hold on, we'll start you right here because I want to know. Because you guys are heading up the stairs, right? You're heading towards the next staircase.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead up the and which Clara and Alancia, who is first and who is second?
I will go first.
As I said, there was a chill in the air and coming from upstairs here, and as soon as you hit the third floor, something feels different. Feel kind of the presence, the sense of being watched, but is even stronger here. And suddenly, the suit of armor across from you starts moving forward and comes towards you to attack. Roll initiative.
Ah, shite.
Too good to be true. Oh, damn.
Oh, that was a pretty good roll.
I've accidentally rolled twice, but 14 was my first.
To the
I hear a heart beating.
Yeah, I hear that too.
That's your heart. You're hearing your pulse in your ears. Okay. So it should be right there. Boom.
Perfect.
All right. So
Glory.
we have initiative, and it looks like Wilhelm is the first to go.
Works for me.
That worked
So
out
I'll
perfectly
start-
for you. Now, just so you know, right where you're standing, behind you, or between you and the armor, there's a gap that would be just a drop. There's a wall there, and so right now you and Kay are the only ones that can see and reach this armor. You have to move out of the way to let the others through. It's a very small space, but you could circle around it easily without any disadvantage.
Without triggering an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Alright.
expose this too. As long as you stay within 5 feet of it, you can go. So any of those squares.
So, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move here. I can see that there's a hallway there, right?
Where I just highlighted?
Yeah,
Yes, that's why I highlighted it.
perfect. I'm going to move here, facing towards the armor. That way, if something tries to sneak in past that way, it's got to get through me.
Good thinking. Okay. Then I'm assuming you also would like to attack, right? Now
Of course.
here's what
Just
we didn't cover with Sailor. You can target an enemy by clicking them. It'll put a little circle around them, and it'll show on the combat tracker that you have them targeted. Yeah, like that, like Tyka just did. But so Wilhelm, you want to target the armor?
Let me hit.
No.
Okay.
Am I left clicking or right clicking? Because when
Left
I left click, it's
click.
doing
Left
nothing.
It's
Control
highlighted
left
the armor.
click.
It's just-
Control left click.
It's hard to see.
Control
No, no, control is only if you're doing multiple. It will work for one too, but if you hold down control and left click, you can target multiple things. But we don't need to do that right now. So yeah, you are selecting it because it's. If you look on the combat tracker, you see where it says targets animated armor.
Yep.
So that's how you know you've got it targeted. Okay. So what would you like to do?
Start. I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
Ah, there we go.
Gar.
Now,
Then,
did you have the two kinds of rage? Didn't you?
yes, I specifically clicked the totem spirit of the bear.
Oh, good,
rage.
you did. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure you got your full effect.
Then,
All right.
well, first off, mark off that I used a rage.
It should automatically
second.
do it, but if it doesn't. And
It didn't, but
okay,
then, reckless attack.
nice.
And lastly, great,
For those,
great sword strike.
all right.
Huh?
And for those who are watching that are confused, yes, I started them at a higher level, just because it sucks dying at first level, and I figured it will make the start a little easier for them. But I am hoping that basically they were going to level 1 to 3 through the starting areas anyway, so I figured I'd start them at 3 and just won't level them when they end it. And then we'll start the rest of the leveling progress from there. So if anyone was wondering why they're level 3 already, that's why. Okay,
So
go
I
ahead.
missed.
Oh, okay. That was dramatic for nothing. Okay, so you swing your sword. You watch as this barbarian just rages. He fills with this pulse. You can see him pulsing almost with energy. And you have your ancestor spirit, or no? Or was that the other?
That's me.
Okay.
That's Cade
Okay.
Brazil.
And you get a sense. Wilhelm. He almost looks hairier than he did before he started raging, and he swings forward, but the animated armor doesn't move like a human does. It moves jankily and weird, and so it's where he swung where it would have been a normal where the normal human would have been, and he misses. Instead, the armor turns its attention on him.
Perfect.
Which I'm assuming was his goal. Yes. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so he will swing his... Shoot, I didn't know if it was a sword. I didn't check what his... Did I say what his weapon was? A spear? Spear.
Spear.
Yes, he will swing his spear, trying to kill Wilhelm. Oh, there we go. Okay, spear. Where's my attack? I'm sorry about this. I'm still... This is our first combat here. Ah, there we go. Oops. Okay, I fumbled, apparently. I don't think unfortunately the armor is not able to be fatigued. Otherwise, he would be fatigued from the fumble. But that's okay. We are using some critical hit and fumble rules too. But all right. So yeah, the armor in turn swings and misses you.
It's a bit of a tight space. Our weapons are just bouncing off the walls.
I tried to attack myself. Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters too much because it would have missed you anyway, but I want to make sure this is actually... Why did it have... Is it advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage because he
It's
raged.
Down arrow in your combat.
No,
tracker.
it's the reckless attack that gave your armor advantage.
Yeah, so he should have had that anyway. Let's see, he rolled 82. Oh, both of those would have hit you actually, so okay. We'll go with that. So he does hit you. With a spear. Wait, it says a bludgeoning damage, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And you resisted. So he slams. Though the armor slams into you. Oh, I guess it's not using a weapon. It's just using its armor. The armor itself slams into you, but it bounces off you, doing only 4 points of damage. Make sure you mark that on your D&D Beyond sheet.
Just did that.
Awesome, thank you. And now it is... Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, that's why I couldn't see the stuff. It wasn't his turn.
Yeah, I was about to tell you.
Okay. All right, Lancia.
No, you know.
Yeah.
Can the armor see me?
But the armor doesn't have eyes, so you're not sure what it's aware of.
So can I sneak attack or no?
You'd have to, if Tyken, Damos, and Kedrazel are willing to let you go by, you can move past them and get up. Are you trying to get close to it, or are you trying to shoot from a distance? You'd have to come around anyway, because there's a wall around the staircase there.
So basically, none of you on the staircase can actually see it yet.
20,
Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
I
we
just,
have-
I just skip my turn.
30. Oh, you want to just skip your turn? You can move up here.
Yeah,
if you
I
want.
didn't know like if we could move or.
Yeah, or you can delay your turn until the others have acted. If you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, we'll move you down in the rotation then. It will change your position in the future, but yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what the mechanic is for this. I think I just move you. A copy of you somehow. Okay, okay, so here, we haven't addressed this yet. This is our first time. If you want to delay your turn, you can say you want to delay it for a specific action, and then you say what you want to do. So you could say, like, if I have a clear path to an enemy, I will shoot it, or, you know, whatever. But say what you want to do, and then select what will happen to trigger it.
I don't think I have any weapons, so I can't do anything.
You don't have any weapons?
No.
That would have been an oversight. I thought you gave yourself equipment when you made the character. I'm sorry, I didn't even look
Yeah,
at the character.
I didn't know you give yourself equipment.
Well, when you make the character, it gives you a choice of starting gold or starting regular starting gear, and you can pick what you wanted.
I skipped all that.
Oh, okay. Well, we can fix that. Let's. I will just. What type of weapon would you have liked to have had?
To give you some options, would you like daggers, short swords, rapiers, crossbow?
Short bow, longbow. List goes on and on for rogues.
What would you like to
Go,
have?
go short bow.
Short bow. And what kind of melee weapon would you like to have?
Daggers.
Daggers.
Dagger,
All right.
dagger.
I'll give you 2 daggers and a short bow. Which would you like? Would you like to use either of those?
So is it a full wall that's at the staircase, or is it like a half one that the stairs have?
Okay. So, can you see me moving Damos right now?
No.
Okay. So right. Okay. Behind Damos, right there, is a railing. Okay.
Right.
And then there is where he is now. Imagine like a box wall around him.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's the wall that you're going up and around. So, but you can step up like over to here or over to here. I wouldn't step over to here though, because then you'd be well, yeah. You can step at any of those places and stab him or hit him if you want. I'm giving you some daggers here real quick. I would if I spelled it right. So what would you like to do?
Well, if I've got weapons now, I can just sneak attack with the daggers, I guess.
All right. So you have to move up closer, but yeah, you could do that. Oops. Here, I'll give you. So let's get you set up for that. Got it equipped. So if you look on your actions tab on your character sheet, you should see your daggers there.
Yes.
And you can just with the armor targeted, you do have that. So just click on your dagger, the one with the sword next to it. Double click on that. You got. Oh, did you? You had the armor targeted, didn't you?
Yeah.
Weird that didn't say. What did you roll? Did it even say?
15. She rolled.
15? Okay, that would be a hit. We'll figure that out later. Wait, let me double check just to be sure. Oh no, it doesn't hit. Sorry.
There's your answer.
It's literally a big suit of full plate armor. Yeah, so unfortunately it bounces off it and does not succeed. Tycon.
Oh, hello. Finally. Hmm. 15 feet. I've got an idea. Very bad one. Don't want to do that. Hope anyone doesn't mind me throwing a javelin at this horrible thing of glowiness.
Just don't
As
hit me.
long as you hit it.
Are you staying
I'm
in the
going
stairway?
to...
Or are you moving
sorry?
closer? Are you staying in the stairway or
I'm
moving closer?
staying there.
Okay.
I'm 6'5". I'm gonna throw a javelin, like try and aim it over the railing.
All right. Go ahead and target the armor, and then just double click the. Oh!
Critical hit.
Speaking of making
Nick.
sure you hit. All right. So, and it's just a regular critical. So roll your damage, and it automatically implies that. There you are.
Ouch.
So, Yes, you do 11 points of piercing damage to the... he hurls the javelin directly past Damos's ear. You feel it whiz by you and strikes right into the chest in the center of the armor. It looks down, the helm looks down, looks back up, and just, there's no expression, obviously.
I point it out and you go, nit, nit, nit.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Clara.
Just throw. Nope.
Clara?
I'm kind of far away, so
Right.
No, I'm sorry, I'm in your way.
You can move by them if you want. If you want to get closer, or you
Be
want
my
to stay
guest.
further away.
I see it.
Not from where you are. You'd have to come up at least as far as Damos is. But if you want to step up there, cast a spell, and step back, I'll allow it for now.
Wait, how tall is the ceiling?
Ceiling, it's got a stairwell going up above you, so it keeps going up. Or, wait, doesn't it?
Just had a very, very bad idea.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Sorry, no, this is the top. This is the top. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I'll go
ceiling is about 8-10 feet above you. 8-10 feet. Yeah.
I was
Okay.
gonna let
Basil?
her just
Yep.
go on my shoulders.
and I am Sacred Flame.
All right. Target la armor,
La armor.
and let's cast some Sacred Flame. And you have to make an attack roll for that, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Ooh. Are you having trouble, or you got it?
Right, C for obviously Sacred Flame. Do I click on cast or attack, or is it save?
Save
Sacred Flame. Let me look at it here.
is a.
We gotta switch you to
it's not-
combat. Let me see.
Hmm.
It is. Yeah, it makes a saving throw. So actually, I'll do that for you then. All right, it failed. So then go ahead and roll the damage.
Fires off.
Oh, 2 points of damage. So Clara steps forward, raising out her hand, flashes out a bolt of golden white energy that hits the armor and does a glancing blow across its side. And then she steps back. I'm assuming you're stepping back into your spot? Or you're stepping forward? You going to take one of these empty spots? Or are you going to step back to
I'll
where you were?
get back.
Okay. I'll let you do that. There's probably breaking some rules, but that's okay. We're learning. Well, we're figuring out the system. I don't want to look up rules right now. All right, so
Rules are meant to be
You can
broken.
move, attack, and move back. That's within the
Yeah.
rules.
Yes.
It's part of the rules. I can do that.
right. The only thing I didn't know is if you could do that while occupying someone else's space.
Yes, you can.
But we'll go with that for now, anyway.
Our rules.
Yeah. All right. So.
Make the rules.
Okay, when you're... Oh, by the way, this is something y'all should know. When you're done on the combat tracker, just click that little down arrow. It'll let me know you're done, and we can move on to the next person. There we go. Kidrasil, what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm gonna move over. Move over here right in front of it, so
Okay.
the rest of the group can start to get a better vantage point.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage, and I am going to hit. I'm gonna hack at it with my axe.
Okay. And remember when you rage, there you go. Did you use the? Which one did you use? Or did you have two of them?
One.
I don't have multiple options. I just have rage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was. So when you rage, also you guys see as he roars out in anger, you see another orc dressed like a perhaps a chieftain or someone important.
A chieftain.
Yes, stands. I know. I was saying to them they might not know it was a chieftain, so I was being vague. So a chieftain or someone important, anyway, just appears like a ghostly figure and wraps its arms around the armor, holding it down, seeming to restrain it. Okay. And you raged.
I'm gonna do a reckless attack, and I'm gonna swing at it with my axe.
All right.
Hack at it.
Did you get it? Oh, yes, you got it. Okay. Boy, we got a lot of crits here. Oh, gosh. Okay. You do. And he rushes forward, facing the armor down, knocks the spear or the javelin out of the way, and reaches back with both hands and slams the axe down onto him, onto the armor. The armor is hanging open. You can see it's just empty air inside. You're not sure what is animating this, but it's definitely not normal. Go ahead and mark that you're done, if you're done. Vamos.
All right. I'll start off with my bonus action to Hexblade Curse it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move in and I will attack it.
Okay, sorry, this is the one I was going to play when we were fighting. Okay, go ahead and... Wait, you're supposed to Hexblade Curse them, not yourself. Oh, you did both of them?
It curses them and then I add the 2 self buffs to myself that it does.
But you critted on yourself. That's not supposed to be how it works.
Oh no, I think that one it's just if I roll a 19, it's now classed as a critical.
Oh, got you. You're right. Yeah, you crit on a 19 or 20. Yep, okay. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you hit, ooh. And you crit. No, you didn't crit, did you? Darn it. Okay. Anyway, so you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Uh-oh. And he rushed forward and with your summoned sword slashed down across the armor, and you can finish off what he did with the great axe, and the armor breaks in two and crumples to the floor.
Nice.
Alrighty then. That's one. Now, correct
How
me if I'm
many
wrong.
more of them do you
Didn't we
believe?
see more of those downstairs?
I do believe there was 4 of them downstairs.
You were?
Alrighty then.
We can deal with those after.
What's controlling them?
Sorry, what was the last question?
What's controlling them?
Ah, that's a good question.
I don't think we know at this point.
So, is this the top floor?
This is not the top floor, but the stairs don't go up any higher. There was an attic above.
Alright, so child should be in this floor.
Sorry, what?
Let's move on then.
Alright, so shall we head down the hallway that's behind me? Or try seeing if there's any other doors or something that we can go through first?
I think that's
This is
the
a
door I
hallway.
see behind you, right?
If you look around in that hallway, there are 2 doors. That hallway into the north, and then there's also a door to the south. And here, I'm sorry if I didn't expose that enough. He's just switching to tools. Oh, he's missing that door there.
All right.
All right, if you stay right there, how about I poke my head round the corner and open those doors with Mage Hand again?
Works for me. I'm gonna turn so I'm actually facing towards those doors.
Okay. Which door do you want to
Yep.
open first?
The double doors
I
to
was
the
going to say,
north.
that's the one you can actually see from here. You'd have to go into the hallway to open the other one. Okay, you can see about that much where you're at.
All right. Well, with that in mind, I'm gonna step into the hallway, see if there's anything further down that way.
This is a dead end. Sorry, I didn't highlight that.
That's a wall. Got it. Oh, I'm gonna kind of poke my head into this door frame a bit, take a look
Okay.
around.
I will go ahead and highlight this for you.
I'll look back at the. What state is this bedroom in?
It
Does
is.
it look?
Sorry, go ahead. What?
I was gonna ask if it looked ramshackled or turned over or anything.
No, it looks used. As you think you can see there, the sheets are not made. So, like, they got up, but they didn't make the bed afterwards or something. Yeah.
Do I see any more of those suits of armor in here?
No suits of armor. Oh, but since you are in here, the double doors to this room, by the way, have dusty panes of stained glass set into them, and the designs in the glass are like windmills. Now, this room is dusty. Not the other floors you've been on. The rooms have looked like well lived in. This room looks like it's been dusty for a while. It has burgundy drapes covering the windows. There's a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils. A matching pair of wardrobes. The doors are open and they're empty. A vanity with a wood-framed mirror and some other furnishings on top of it, and a padded chair. There's a tiger skin rug on the floor that looks half rotted. It's been rotting there for a while, and it has dust. There's a dust-covered portrait of the 2 adults you saw on the portrait below. They're in that one. It's just the 2 of them. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
and
step out.
sorry,
Huh?
and you can see on that table to the east there's some kind of jug on it, and a bowl and a jug.
I'm gonna step out, close the doors behind me, and go.
Okay.
All right. It looks like a dusty old bedroom. Looks like it should have been for the parents, but it looks like it hasn't been used in a long time.
Here, I'll just do this. I was leaving this big, but I was like, it doesn't actually make any difference that you couldn't see that little sliver. Okay.
So
Looks like
a
they're-
bedroom, but not been used in a while.
Correct.
Aye.
But the kids said that their parents were here. So
It's
what's
possible
that
they
bedroom?
moved. It's possible they moved to a different room in the downstairs area so they'd be closer to their children.
To the children who were up in the attic. Yes.
Did they say the children slept in the attic?
Well, they said they were on the top floor.
Fair enough. Maybe they're
could-
trying to get away from the children screaming. Either way.
They could have meant this floor. That could be the top floor. You could tell from outside that there was an attic, but you don't know for sure if they meant this floor or the attic.
All right.
Shall we check the rest out?
Check the other door.
'Cause this is another door in front of me, right?
There's another door up where you were. There's 2 doors, one to your left and one to the south. Basically, just so you know, if you zoom out, you can see it, but it doesn't really matter. But to the left on this map is north. So if I say to the south, I actually mean to the east. If you're, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see the northeast, southwest.
Yeah, down at the bottom. Where is it? Or top, I mean, sorry, up top by the picture of the manor. And that is what the house looks like too, by the way. You didn't notice up top there.
Just so you guys know, my name is Damos. I feel like we're exploring a demonic house, and I haven't really said that. So, just so you know, if I die, please put it on a gravestone somewhere.
I'll bury your body somewhere very, very, very nice. If you do die.
That's all I can ask. That is all I can ask.
You have a
And
nice
if you want
burial plot
to
anyway.
All right. So I am going to open this door to the north of me and take a look inside.
All right. Inside, you see a storage room. Dusty shelves line the walls of the room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, old bars of soap on them. A cobweb-covered broom leans against the far wall. And that's about
So
it.
nothing of use.
You can't, well, unless you wanted to search the shelves.
They appear to just have old sheets and
Yeah,
soap
it's
on
just
them.
just normal household stuff like a pantry.
I'll search them in case there's anything useful.
All right. Give me a investigation roll, please.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay, so yeah, you look through there, you find some soaps. They taste awful. You find various other things that are not helpful at all. And as you turn to leave, the broom falls forward and actually smacks you on the back of the head.
Well, okay then.
Attack of the animated broom.
And it attacks you. Roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Just
for the
him
love of
versus the
God.
broom or the rest of us too?
All of you can roll. It gets a surprise round though, because of that wonderful investigation roll. I do not fear that this will be too much of a challenge for you, unfortunately. Okay, so that is funny. It literally naturally got the first one. You all rolled lower than it.
Icon didn't.
Well, you rolled the same as, so same. What is your dex?
10. So I
Okay,
got a flat 18.
it's dex to 17, so it goes first.
Okay.
But it went first anyway, so it actually
Yeah.
so it's actually going to get 2 attacks because
fudge.
because it gets this first round where it's just you all are surprised, and then the normal initiative begins. But so it will target. It was K that's in there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it literally clunks on the back of your head. Let's see if it actually hit when it did that. Oh, are you still raging?
Yes, I am.
You didn't cancel yet. It probably would have canceled because you didn't have a. You didn't attack or anyone last round, or if you wait around without attacking anyone, it ends. But we'll say it keeps going this time, just for the fun of it.
Rawr.
But unfortunately, that also gave it advantage against you because of the other. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it rolled a 19, so nothing would have mattered there.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we've got the broom literally falls, hits you in the back of the head, and does 5 points of damage down to 2. And then combat begins. And it is first to go. Oh, it has multi-attack. I forgot. It makes 2 attacks. But I won't give it 2 this round. Okay. So it is going to target Tay. Oh, that's why I was having trouble with the thing before. Never mind. I'm figuring this out. I'm smart. There we go. Now I can do this. Hit and hit. 2 attacks. 3 points of damage and 3 points of damage. Go ahead, Tychon.
Excuse me, coming through.
By the way, as you're going by, you can pick up your javelin if you want.
Oh,
It's
I
just
wasn't gonna
laying
throw
there.
my javelin.
It's just laying there, stuck in the armor. So if you wanted to grab it on your way by,
Good.
you could.
But I am going to do something that's quite shocking. I'm going to heal our half orc or orc person.
Half orc.
Half orc.
Give it to the half orc.
Kazadin. I'm gonna try and butcher your try and pronounce your name, but I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds onto him because he needs it. So I will
There
mark
you
that
go.
off onto.
Kadrazel, heal 6 points of damage.
And then I'm going to
Appreciate
stay put. No problem. No problem, my friend. But I'm going to stay put there because I can't throw a javelin. I'm awkwardly in the way of everyone. But actually, before I do that, I'm just going to move here so everyone can move around. And that would be me. There you go.
Okay. It is now Alancia. You are on here twice for some reason. There you go. It's your turn. You don't get 2.
If I move in front of Tychon, will I hit Cade with the short bow?
No, you can shoot from there, but you can't see the broom from there. No,
Like if I move there,
yeah,
will
no,
I hit Cade
no.
with it?
Nope, you can shoot right past him.
Cool.
Eventually, we might figure out partial cover and stuff like that with this. I'm not sure. Oh wait, I do know how that works. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
I think you can. I can apply a modifier to your roll.
I guess like plus
See.
2 for partial cover.
Okay, make your roll. Let's see if.
can't remember.
Let me try this. Go ahead and make your attack. Work. It didn't give the modifier. Oh well, you missed anyway. But
It missed anyway.
okay, well I will figure that out. I know I can just. I can just say
But
roll
there
with
is a
a.
way.
If I just say roll with a -2, you remember the modifiers down at the bottom, right? Down by advantage,
She would have to do
disadvantage.
it.
Yeah.
You just click -2 and go and then roll. But don't do it right now. But it's fine. Okay. Sorry, we're learning the combat system as well as we go here.
Would my danger sense have helped me at all with its attacks?
If
It's
it
falling
was
at my head.
if it was giving you a dex save, it would have, yes. And if you hadn't rolled a 1 on your investigate check.
Fair enough.
All right. Oh,
Can I then
sorry.
move back out of the way so people can attack?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I hit the button. Kidrasil, it's your turn.
Well, this thing bashed me in the back of the head. I'm going to try to cleave it in half.
I
You
think you
can
will
do it. I
succeed.
believe in you, maybe.
You missed. You had advantage because you dropped the 3 and still missed. Okay.
Oh, great.
Well, I thought you wouldn't have a problem with this, but maybe you will. Okay. Are you done, or you got anything else you want to do?
I don't think I have anything else except maybe move out of the way and let someone else hack away at it.
Okay. Yeah, you can step out of the way if you want. If you take one step back, then someone else could step past you. Yeah. All right. And then we'll end your turn there. I mean, you could have gone further too, but oh wait. Unfortunately, that would give him an attack of opportunity. Do you want to give him a chance? Do you want to take the hit?
So I should stay put.
Or take the hit. It's not like it's going to hurt you too
No
bad.
choice.
I'll do it.
All right, so it will get an attack of opportunity. Pretty simple. Let's see here. A little harder to do when it's not on the combat tracker. I gotta find the actual. There it is. Oh, I thought it missed, but how did it hit with an 8? What's your armor class?
13.
Oh, that's how it hit with an 8. Okay. Alright, so you take...
Plus it had advantage.
Yes, I know, but I thought it was only... The 8 was the high roll. I thought, oh, well, that must have missed. But it didn't. You take 3 points of damage.
I'm not going to lie, from my point of view, I've just watched a half-orc get beaten up by a broom.
Yep, you are correct.
A rather humiliated
Alright.
half-orc.
So it's my turn, correct?
Were you guys saying
Alright.
I'm out of cam range?
Yeah, partially.
Am I now? Because it looks like I'm right on
No,
mine.
right now you're fine, but every so often you'll lean forward while doing something on
Yeah.
the beer and you'll pop out of range.
I apologize. Yeah, I'm still getting used. I'm arranging all this stuff here.
So,
Don't worry.
real quick,
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
looking at this broom, do I think it knows how to open that door?
You have no idea. You've never discussed whether a broom can open a door before.
I'm gonna shut the door.
All right, shut the door. Yeah, and it definitely, you hear it thumping against the backside of the door, but since the door opens in towards the clock, or no, it opens out, doesn't it? Let me give the broom a strength check. Why not? Just a straight strength check of its 10 strength to slam itself against the door. What did I do? Nothing. Okay, hold on. It's not letting me roll it as a strength check. Oh, fine, here. Just roll it. Yeah, it doesn't get out.
Potentially.
Alrighty then, problem solved.
I see what's doing. When I reach over here to look at that screen, I've got to move this a little bit so I can see my other screen. There's part of it I can't see without moving out of the camera range. There we go. Now I can see better. All right, whose turn is it now? Wilhelm. Rage Bear.
Hey, I used my turn to close the door on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can, you can just shut the door. That's fine. Okay, so then we will drop out of combat.
Problem solved. Door closed.
That was a good way of dealing with it. It wasn't like it was a major
Did that
challenge.
turn it off or did that turn it
Let's see.
on?
It's trying to get out, but it can't.
Sorry, no housekeeping required.
Damn broom.
I just
If it-
see that right. Did you just get smacked by a broom multiple times?
Are you alright?
Okay, yeah, I can't tell if that's turning it on or turning it off. I was trying to turn the rage off because when it rolled up to my turn, it said it was still active when it
Do
shouldn't
you
have
have
been.
the combat tracker on?
yeah. Let me.
See the little shoe, like looks like a like a
Talking to me?
flying
Ah,
shoe.
thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no problem.
Yeah. Were you able to
I
turn
did
it
say
off
I've
now?
been playing this for too long.
Yes, I was.
Okay, good. I was just, yeah. All right, I will the broom out of here because it can't really do much in there.
Bye bye, Broomy.
Uh,
All right.
all righty
Stupid
then.
broom.
So, besides the broom closet there, we have another door straight. We have another door straight next to it, and then there
Correct.
was another door down that hallway that I came from.
Yes.
We should deal with this door first, then we'll deal with that door.
Sure
Careful of
thing.
any brooms.
Just in case anything does come at us.
So you want to deal with the door to the south? Or
I'm
the
gonna take a step back because that was embarrassing.
Okay.
I'll
So
take a step forward, and I'll let if Dumbledore can still use his mage hand, I'll let him open the door.
okay.
What I'll do then
How long is the
is
mage hand active for?
a minute, but it's just a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
you
right.
can use it. You can just go poof poof.
All right.
I will go through the double doors up here and open the other door.
Oh, the door to the west. In the hallway to the north there, or which one are you talking about?
There's two doorways, Demos. There's one directly to the bottom,
Oh,
right below Will Help.
Oh, are you saying you went in the bedroom and opened this side door, this little door?
I can open both from here. So if you want to pick the one closest to the bedroom or the one next to the broom closet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you're in the bedroom, right?
Yeah, I just moved into the bedroom. I figured from up here I could see both doors and open them from range for everybody.
Yes. You can see the door to the south, the door to the. Well, I'll just for now on. Let's just say south is down. It makes it easier. If I mess up, like reading a room description, I might, but otherwise it should be good. Okay, now you are standing right next to a little door as well behind you, and there's a door in the far southeastern corner of that room you're in as well.
Is there?
See those doors? You don't see them on your map? Yeah, they're on there.
I thought it was-
I see them.
Oh, I see them. Oh, I'm just blind. If it's okay with you guys, see the door just past Tycon? I am going to
Yes.
open that one. Are we okay with that?
The bottom
Yes.
door?
Yes,
mean
the
the one
very
on the south?
western door.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you open that, you see that much.
They got
Correct.
another big room.
Who wants to come with
So
me?
many doors.
Episode 1, doors. Opening doors.
Doors, our greatest enemy.
Oh, now before I go any further, you can see a hint into this room. There's dusty cobwebs. It's an elegantly appointed bedroom, and there's a double set of doors to the west there, but you can't tell what it is from up there. Now, yeah, you can't really see anything else until you go inside.
Who's going in first?
Oh, in the southwest or whatever. I'll take a step in.
Okay.
I'm
I will
following
follow.
behind you.
Okay, as you get more into,
Get off of me! I'm stuck.
I'll read the rest here. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror that's to the north there. Well, you know what I mean. East, north, whatever.
Yeah.
With an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Neat. I do not trust the mirror there.
This
So
place is
there's
getting creepier and creepier.
Wilhelm,
two
Can I
more doors up
investigate the mirror? Like, can I walk in there and investigate that mirror?
Of course.
I'm going to. What can I roll? Like,
Yeah, go ahead and give me an
investigation on it?
investigate check. Yep. And that was Damos, right?
Yes, it was.
I was just checking your passive to make sure if you even needed to roll, but you.
That is investigation, isn't it?
That is, yes.
Yarp.
I was gonna say, since I'm right next to him, can I give him advantage?
You can indeed. So yeah, roll it again because you get advantage.
I will take that 18.
All right. You do notice two things. First of all, you notice that interwoven in the door frame there's besides just ivy and things like that, there's actual eyes, like not human eyes, but eyeballs, just carved in. And you also notice that there's a latch around the back on the right that seems to open, like it possibly it hides a hidden door. Oh, also, when you do enter far enough in to examine the mirror, which is right there, you can see this doorway. The doorway to the southwest there opens outside onto what appears to be a balcony of some sort. From where you're at, just a balcony overlooking the front of the house.
I found a secret door. Would anyone like me to open it?
I said go for it, but make sure that you have
You-
some room to get away in
Do
case
you all
someone
want
pops
to
out at you.
stay out of the room, or you guys want to come in before he opens this?
I'm stepping in next to him.
Okay.
I'm coming in.
Okay, put yourselves wherever you want for right now. I will. There's
I'm
no
staying
threats. Paladin is hiding outside again. Good to know. No, I'm just kidding.
And I will mage hands that latch. I will use this ability for everything.
I would if I were you. I had an arcane trickster that used to drive my DM crazy because he would open every chest and trap with his mage hand. All right. Let's see. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Go.
I'm
And
getting a bad feeling
when you
about
open
this one.
it, you see a stairway leading up.
Alright then. So we now know how to get to the attic.
You found
Should we go up there though?
You found a stairway
Yes.
leading up.
I said we'll finish exploring this floor a bit. That way there's nothing to pop up at us when we're up there.
Okay, well, we've still got doors to open.
More
Exactly. There's that door right next to me, right?
There he is.
I throw it open.
Okay.
I don't even wait for Damos to open. I just grab it and throw it open.
Okay.
I'm just looking. I'm just like,
So you're saying the one to the west, right?
why?
The one that's directly
northwest,
next to me.
yeah. Okay. Now, as you open it, you see. Hold on. I keep losing my clicker. There we go. You see a nursery. The nursery contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
Close that door. Close the door right now. Demon baby, I'm telling
Yeah.
you right now.
Yeah, I'm taking his advice and closing the door as soon as I see that.
Okay. Weren't
In that room.
Weren't you looking for the baby?
Should be the one to,
I'm not gonna check for that baby. Who wants to go in there and check to see if there's a baby in the crib?
I will.
All right.
I
so-
step out of the way and I'll
Okay.
throw him in.
So Tychon steps inside. You see, like I said,
Before I
it's a
do step in,
Mhm.
I'm using my another divine sense
Okay.
because I don't trust this.
Well-
I don't trust this room.
It only shows you what you can see though, so you can't, doesn't it, or is it within a range?
No, within 60 feet of any direction.
Right, but so does that count?
It
mean,
counts
through walls?
including rooms.
Can you see through walls?
It does.
Mhm.
It does go through objects and walls, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me.
Anything within 60 feet of me that goes boom.
All right, give me 1 second because this
Demon
does
shit.
actual matter. I gotta look this one up. I'm sorry.
And then the entire house just turns into a giant glowing beacon to him.
Yep. I can sense anything affected by a halo, spell, or known location of any celestial things or undead within 60 feet. That isn't behind total cover.
Well,
Fair
yeah, behind a wall is total cover.
Fair enough.
So anything that's literally around.
Yeah, you have to be able to
We've
see
opened
it.
doors too.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to step in when you use your divine sense, so you're looking at the crib before you use it.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you demon shit?
Your
I literally
divine
say.
sense. You look around and you do not see anything that triggers your senses. You see a crib, and there is like a shroud covering it. You could part it and see what's inside.
I'm going to use my sword and part it, actually.
Okay, you reach out with your sword and you move slightly, part the veil. Inside you see what appears to be a bundle, and it appears to be moving slightly, and it is very much the size of a small human child.
I found the
tightly
baby.
wrapped.
All
Was it
right, we have
okay?
the child.
It's not a demon child.
All right. Who wants to
Does
try
anyone-
carrying a baby all the way back downstairs?
Well, yeah, it's wrapped up in a blanket, so you can't really see it. You know, but it is moving.
I
and
don't know what it is. I'm just like, meh.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. Leave me alone.
Fine, I will take the baby.
Okay, you reach out. Perfect musical timing. You reach out, scoop your hands underneath the child, and as you lift, the blanket falls limp in your arms, and there's nothing inside it.
Wow.
There's no child here.
It's a ghost baby.
And at
Oh,
the
no.
same time, at the same time as you touch the baby's, or the form of the baby-ish thing, you hear a rustling behind you, and you hear you see someone standing by the bed. Parents like a terrified young thin woman, just standing there right by, like, Damos, you look over your left shoulder and it is right there next to you.
It's behind me, isn't it?
There,
Hi.
there is something behind you, yes.
And it just looks terrified, and it looks at you, Clara, and it says, don't take the baby, don't hurt the baby. And then it starts warping and changing even more thin and skeletal, and it comes flying forward, attacking. Roll initiative.
Who is it attacking specifically?
Don't know yet.
Oh god, that's creepy as hell.
Well,
Ping, 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 ping.
Did you all roll?
Hi.
You gotta start at the beginning around there. Okay, Alancia, you are first to act.
Can we see it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh no. Ping,
Ah.
ping, 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 definitely pinging. Like a
Yeah,
couple.
once it came out, once it appeared, you definitely sensed it.
Ugly
does
woman.
it see me?
Lancia, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, you could probably use your action to go stealth.
Yeah, you could try and
Yeah,
hide.
that's what I was wondering if it sees me.
Bonus action hide. Just give me a stealth roll.
Uh,
In your skills.
skills. Still.
Yeah, it should be right at the very bottom. Oh,
I do believe you are hidden.
I do believe you are in another
So I'm just going to stay in
dimension.
this corner.
What'd you roll for stealth?
26.
Oh yeah, you feel like you are very hidden. Do you want to attack?
Where is she gone?
You'll get your sneak
Sneak
attack.
attack
If,
with your bow.
yeah, shoot.
Oh,
it.
yeah. I'll attack with my bow then.
Okay.
Once I find it.
Should be on your sheet there. I gave you one.
Go to
Ah.
actions.
There we go. So I'll attack it.
You hit. You reach back with your short bow, firing off a quick blast. And you can roll your sneak attack damage as well.
Where did I do that?
That should be. Let me look at your sheet again here. Da-da-da. Sneak attack class feature. Okay, so to the right of where it says class features, you see a little magnifying glass? Click that.
Yes.
And then on the effect there, click that.
Yeah, and when you roll your
Now,
damage.
now when you roll
should
damage,
add
it
the
should add the 2d6. So go ahead and go back to your bow and roll the damage.
Okay, so just click the bow again.
Not the bow, where it says 1d6 plus 3
Click the little
piercing.
blood eye.
Double click that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The one with the dice and the +5, that's your attack. And then the 1d6 plus 3 piercing is your damage. So double click on that.
Oh, okay.
There you
This
go.
is gonna hurt a lot.
Well, it does. You slumped. You shot directly into its chest, and the arrow passed through, tearing through it, but seeming to not do as much damage as you thought it would. As if you couldn't see that it was partially resisted on the chat there, but
Right.
it took half damage. So, and now it is its turn.
Nursemaid. I love that name. Sorry.
Okay, so the nursemaid turns, looks, and realizes if it moves anywhere other than to attack Kadrizel or Damos, it would get an attack. And besides, Damos is the one that opened the door, so Damos gets targeted.
No, I did not. I did not open it. This is the only door I didn't open.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
Wilhelm.
the one that opened
It
it.
was Wilhelm, wasn't it? All right, Wilhelm gets
Actually,
attacked.
human.
You are correct.
It was
sir.
Wilhelm.
All right, Wilhelm will
Well,
get
you're
attacked.
a demon, so kind of.
Yes. Well, if it could get to you without moving out, if past all those guys that it can't get through. Okay. And it is. Oh, where is it? It swings out and attacks, and slashes you. It slashes you with an attack that you feel chills right through your very soul. You take 9 points of necrotic damage, and you have to make a save.
Make a what save?
You succeed. It's all part of the thing it does here. So you make a saving throw. Oh, okay. So you feel the chills seeping deep into your body, but you shrug off the effects, but you feel like it would have done serious damage, like it was attacking your actual life force, not just your body.
Got it.
And moving along. Tychon.
I'm gonna try and squeeze past Wilhelm.
Not a problem.
And I'm going to hit at this thing with my longsword, and if I do, I'm going to be using my divine smitey smite. So let's see, this hits. Misses. Nope. I look at it as like, nope. Help me. Give me a second.
Not a good day. The paladin is failing to hit the ghost, and I'm
Yep,
failing
I'm
to survive a broom.
Okay,
All
Tychon,
right, I'm
so
just gonna stand there and just look at it and be like,
all right.
"Hi."
Damos, your turn.
Okay, I am going to do Raffle Smite. Because, well, I seen him smite.
Do you have to hit first, or do you have to call it before you hit?
He
or-
has to hit first.
Oh, did
Oh, it
you
says.
move that for me then?
Oh,
Oh, well,
the-
I still have to roll for hit.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
So.
on. Are you
roll the
talking
easy
about
hit.
the? So, Damos, do you not have Hexblade's Curse on you anymore? Correct.
That's right.
And 1d6 psychic. That's from the Hexblades too, right? Okay.
Yep, that's me.
There you go. Okay, you
A
hit.
19 to hit.
That would be a hit, and if you had Hexblade, it would have been a crit. But
Oh, I need a short rest for that.
And now you can have your Raffle Smite. There you go. Not twice, once. But. You.
Nice. You can see this. You hit. You reach out, slash using your long sword. You do psychic damage. Wait, what?
Raffle Smite is psychic.
Yes, it is.
It's supposed to be psychic damage.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's your spell. Oh, that's right. I thought you just did a regular attack. Never mind. Okay. Yes, you feel it that it. Even this psychic blade damage that should have felled the thing, still didn't quite take his hold as much as it has. Maybe because it doesn't have an actual brain anymore. I don't know.
Damn it. Right. Since I'm so close, I'm going to Misty Step away from it. Does that still provoke an opportunity
No,
attack?
it does not.
Nope.
Now, how do I use Misty Step? Do I just move and then strike it off?
Yeah, just strike it off and just move
Yeah.
wherever you want. There's no coding for that one.
Yep.
There we go.
You just say you're using it and then you move.
Kazon, for
Well-
the love of God, kill it.
For the love of God, murder it.
I shall do my best.
Make it re-dead.
Make it re-dead.
Imagine it as the broom.
I'm going to move a bit more to a better spot to attack it. I'm going to rage. And you know what? Whatever. I'm going to reckless attack against it too.
All right.
There's so many rages.
And
Oh.
swing with my great axe.
Do you have rage on you more than once, or just? Oh, geez. Hold on. Before you do that, it's going to add all these damages. You added it to yourself a
Yep.
bunch.
Oh,
You,
Here, hold on.
was my rage still active?
Yeah, all the you had like 5 rages on you.
yeah,
Okay,
you did.
hold on. Okay, go ahead and re-rage. There you go. We'll count it one less than your normal rages, but yeah. Okay, you hit. Roll out your damage. There you go.
Yay!
Alright.
Be gone
You,
with you, foul demon!
you slice directly through this thing, and it, just like the armor, it falls to pieces on the floor. But the last thing you hear it say is, "Don't hurt the child," and it dies.
I poke at it.
It disappears. It's completely gone. Fades into mist. Oh, hold on.
I just open for like a lifeless body and just poke.
Okay.
Does anyone
Well,
feel like
I'm starting-
just getting out of this effing house?
See, I agree that we should probably leave. However, at the same time, that did imply there is in fact a child in here somewhere.
A child I don't want to encounter at this point.
it has a demon nurse. it's a
So
demon
before
baby.
we do a whole lot else, does anybody got a heal?
Well, we have a cleric and a paladin.
I'm a
I can do
like
two.
it's
I can do
carefully
two.
back
Sorry.
in the crib.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it fills back up with baby. No, just kidding.
Don't curse us.
If it does that, I'm gonna hack the crib in half.
No, carefully put the
Um,
back in place.
Mhm.
I'ma just leave you there now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave you there. Hmm.
What made the scary lady up here?
Well, I tried to close the door after I opened it, but
Let me just get out the room first.
oh, of
Before you
course.
Okay.
Now you
So,
can.
I'm just going to throw this out there. Like, we're in a kind of bedroom. We've dealt with the evil thing. Does anybody mind if I have like a little hour just to gather myself and prep for going up those stairs that are next to me?
Sure, let's take a bit of a rest.
take a short rest. All right. I was.
That's fine with me.
You can all kick back, rest. Now, anyone who is injured, you can roll some of your hit die to heal yourself up. If anyone doesn't know how to do that,
I do not.
okay. Do you understand? Do you know the system, or do you not understand how to do it on here?
I don't even understand how it works. I was
Okay.
gonna ask when it came up.
Okay, if you bring up your character sheet on a short rest, you have you look on the bottom of your first page there, your main page. You should see your hit points, your max, and your temp, right?
Aye.
You see what you have, how many wounds you've taken, what your max and your temp, and underneath that is a hit die and a symbol showing the type of hit die you have. So, for instance, K-Drazil, your case, you're a D12. So, anytime you take a short rest, you have 3 of them you can use to heal up. So, just like if you think you're not going to roll, yeah, there you go. So you would heal 2. Oh, that was Wilhelm. You would heal 2. It did it. It might have already done it for you. Yeah. Okay, it does. Now I wouldn't roll anymore, just so you know, because you probably want to take another short rest later, and you might be injured, and you don't want to waste. Now I'm talking to Kadrazel. I don't know what you're at, Wilhelm. I'd have to look.
Does that mean I recovered 4 hit points?
It already did it for you, but yes, you're only down 1 hit point now, Kadrazel. If that's who was asking me, I'm sorry, I was still.
I think I'm back to a point where I have more health than everyone else, so I think I'm good.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Or you weren't even hurt.
I'm just standing here, just like, what?
Yes. Okay, so now you still got those left over. You can use those anytime you take a long rest. They refill back up when you take a full rest. So the long rest is
All right.
You're resting for like an hour, preparing, doing whatever. Yeah, discussing.
So, after taking that hour-long rest,
oh, and
shall
by
we
the
just
way,
go upstairs and get this over with, guys? We found the hidden door. Let's
Right.
just get the child in a scabby.
by the way, I opened.
It's-
That's fine with
I
me.
opened the thing to your left because it's just it looks like a balcony. You know,
Sure.
Okay.
you can see it off to the left.
All right. So who's home in the front besides me?
I will as well.
All right. So me and the Dragonborn going up the stairs first.
I think I will cover the rear just in case, because this house creeps me out.
It doesn't creep me out.
After, that thing appearing over my shoulder, I am going swiftly in the middle. The middle guy does not get picked off first.
I've seen scarier shite pop up when I went to squat in the forest.
I've seen scary shite in my dreams.
How about you just go up the stairs and whoever gets hit, if they get hit, gets hit.
You moved it.
Sure. I like that idea.
Okay.
We would keep going.
Let's get your marching order up there. Show me who else is coming up. That order, and then between the two of you. All right, Cadrazel's bravely guarding the rear.
I lean over a bit and go, "Hey, Damos, can you open the door with your mage hand again?"
I can, yes. And I fire out my giant blue hand and open the door.
Also, I'm casting Bless on a Wilhan.
You can cast.
Thank you.
Isn't it 3 people, or how many people can you cast it at?
I'm casting it on Wilhan, Damos, and of course, Clar.
Okay. So from now
There you go.
on, until this expires, you have a extra D4 added to your attacks and saving throws, which should be done automatically for you.
No, that's not damage. That's your attack roll.
Attack rolls, yes. Yeah.
Yes,
And
attack
save
rolls
throws.
and saving throws.
Okay, so you open the door. You can
You're
see
welcome.
like that much. Do you want to step in?
I poke my head. I'm not going
Okay.
all the way in, but I
This
poke
is
my head in.
this is a bare hall. It's choked with dust and cobwebs, and there is a door. Here, I'll just show you. Hold on. Peek around the corner. You can see that, and
Oh, more doors. Lovely.
Mordor.
Yet I thought that someone would have sent in a bunch of halflings for this.
I thought they would have redesigned this house better.
Or maybe they did a story to ring or something. Who knows?
Maybe they just want privacy. Are we opening the doors or what?
I'm gonna step in here. Alright then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shout back. We got 2 doors to the top side. We got 2 to the bottom side. Which would you prefer we go through first?
So not 3 doors on the top.
The
Is that
door.
correct?
not
Okay.
Or-
Now the
Or
only
if you
thing,
include-
the only thing you notice different is that the door. Here, I'm going to move you, Wilhelm, for a second. The door right there
Got it.
is held shut with a padlock.
Interesting.
Anyone good with locks?
Anyone perhaps
I think I am.
perhaps a craftsman in another life?
Unless you want me to try to crack it open with a club, then no.
It looks fairly sturdy.
Shady looking high elf that hasn't introduced himself with a name. Would you be so kind to have a look at that lock if that's something you're okay with?
I can't see
Really?
lockpick anywhere.
Okay, so how this works is you make a dexterity check. Is it?
Ah.
But do you add your thieves? I'm trying to remember.
You
Hold
add
on.
your
It's sleight of
proficiency
hand, is
bonus.
it not?
Right, yeah, you add your proficiency bonus to it. So, what is your proficiency bonus? Let's see, probably 3 at this point. 2 or 3? 2. Okay, so give me a dex check with a +2. So down at the bottom, click +2.
And Dex.
There you go. Okay, that is a 14. It is. Ooh, you try and you get so close, but just can't manage to get it open.
Man, it'd be really nice if we had Celine here. She'd have popped that thing open with her eyes closed.
Well, all I can offer is I've got a huge axe. I could swing at it.
That is up to you.
Let's.
What are the doors made
How
of?
about we check the other rooms first? Because you never know, there might be something in there to help.
Might be a key somewhere.
But what are the doors made of?
They're solid, like mahogany or oak. They're pretty solid.
The doors appear to be made out of door.
Yes.
A door that is a door.
All right, how about we do the exact opposite door?
Yeah.
Straight down. Got it.
Would you
Come
like
on.
me to mage hands it?
Yes,
Yes,
will.
please.
Okay, I will assume you are mage handing unless otherwise specified, or unless he's not there, possibly to mage hand. Okay.
Yep. Okay, I will fire out my giant blue hand.
Alright.
Because
No,
I don't
I
want any surprises, I'm going to close this door to the
Okay.
stairs.
Okay.
Sounds.
And you see, this is another dusty room. You can't quite see. You can see the hint. Hold on, right here. You can see the hint of a bed. But you see a nightstand, a small. No, you can't see that yet. Yeah, just it looks like a spare bedroom, perhaps. You know. But you have to step inside to see what else is in there.
How many bedrooms do these rich shites need?
I was actually thinking, like, I wonder what the property laws are, because we could deal with those kids outside, and this seems like a good base of operations.
We've already established it's haunted. Do you really want to be sleeping in a haunted house?
Can you think of a better defense system to keep people out?
Not really,
my
but
my sword.
Okay. Also in this room, you see a writing desk with a stool, empty wardrobe, a rocking chair, and in the corner, in the window box in the northern side, the southwestern side in our version, you see a smiling doll, a lacy yellow dress, and the cobwebs are hanging off it so much that it almost looks like the doll is wearing a wedding veil of cobwebs.
And it's in a window box, you said?
Yes, can you see it down there, bottom left?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna throw that thing straight out the window.
The window
Well-
is shut and barred,
Of course it is.
but when you grab it,
Uh,
no, just kidding.
if you don't
what's-
mind, I'd like to check that writing table, see if I can find a key of some sort.
Give me an investigation check.
Anybody want to
Yeah,
help
I
insert?
will assist
I
you
will
to-
All right, go for it.
assist with you.
Alright,
Where's this
so am I ro-
goddamn key?
Am I rolling with advantage on
Yes,
this?
just roll with advantage. Yes. You
Terrible.
do not find any sort of key of any type. You're pretty sure you find paper, but that's about it.
I found some to set this place on fire with, just in case.
I'm gonna
This-
add that paper to my collection of paper.
I was gonna say you found something to set this wooden place on fire with. Yeah, you would take a couple sheets
I
of
wouldn't
paper.
advise setting this place on fire.
All right, so that is it. That is all you find in here so far. Anyway, what do you want to do?
Anyone
Don't
else
know
have
who-
anything else I want to do in this room, or am I going to close the door
Nope.
and leave?
Close the
Alright,
door.
Leave.
stepping out,
Another
closing the
door?
What was that?
Is that another door to the south? Or
That's
is
a
that
window.
just a window?
That's just a window. I exposed it a little more so you could see that there was a window there, but
Is that a door in front of me?
to the north.
Yeah.
Why, yes, I believe it is.
That's,
Oh no, that's a
I thought
window.
that was a
Sorry.
window.
No, that's a window.
Just a
sorry.
new bit in it. Is that a window?
That's
Cool.
just a window
'cause I
looking
didn't know
out to the
what
floor
doors.
below. Yeah.
Alright, I'll move over to these two doors, and same thing as always, Almost. Did
Which
you want to
one?
open the north or the south?
To the north, next to the locked room.
North it is.
Hello, housekeeping.
This web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove. And you hear the rocking
Alright.
chair rocking, but it's not moving, but you hear it.
I poke my head in.
You see exactly what I just described to you.
Perfect. Does the wall next to the room with the locked door look rickety or old at all?
No, it is a very solid wall. Hold on, let me give you that.
Hell, there goes the idea of busting through that.
You could try and bust the lock if you want, but then you wouldn't probably be able to open it with a key later if you do find a key, if it doesn't work.
No, I was gonna try to bust through the wall itself.
No, I know. I was just
But,
saying.
Well, it sounded like a smashing pun there for a moment, but I'll ignore that. Is the furnace hot?
No, it is cold. It does not look like it has been used in, a long, long time.
Okay, I will open the other door.
To the south? Or
Yes, please.
to the down?
Yes. Please.
Oh, look,
yes.
it's a Zen garden.
Oh, look, it doesn't look very, very
Okay,
suspicious.
so this dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, all draped in dusty white sheets, near an iron stove. You see the iron stove there to the west. Let's see. Yeah, you can decide what you want to do here. You can't really see, much because the furniture and the sheets are blocking your way from outside there.
Is there anything in any of the stoves? Because we've been in a stove in each room. Like when you
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking.
You want to look inside the stove?
Yes, please.
Okay, which one?
I will do the one with all the furniture.
Yeah, the one. Okay, this one in here. Open it up. Give me an investigation check, please. With advantage.
Thank God
Well,
for advantage.
if someone's helping you.
I'll help since I was having the same idea, but
Okay, so you got a 12, huh? You. Oh, actually, as you're moving around there, no matter what you rolled, you find one of the sheets covering something does not appear to be furniture. The one down right where you're standing there, that little slump of sheet is actually covering a body.
ah, shit.
Oh,
If you want to, it's a tattered bed sheet. It's stained with dry blood, and if you want to examine the body, I can tell you more. But
I'd say to examine it with your mage hand, if anything.
well, you need to
Yeah, I'll
make a
use the
medicine
makeup
check.
to remove
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sheet
You
at
don't
least.
have to touch it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need a medicine check, please.
Is anyone good with medicine? Because I'm just moving the sheet. Is anyone good with
That would be me.
biology? Would you like to come in here and investigate the body for me?
All right, go ahead and roll me a medicine check,
Not
and
just something tall.
I'll help.
give me a medicine check with advantage. Yes.
Oh, the freaking wood sound now makes it sound like rigor mortis.
Oh! Look
No.
at that.
oh crap.
And she didn't even roll with. She didn't even roll with advantage, and she.
I did click advantage, but I don't think it worked for some reason.
You still got the +2 equipped, but you have to turn that off too. But I don't know why that didn't work. But whatever. You got it anyway. Yes, you could tell definitely that this woman was stabbed to death, multiple knife wounds, and it. If you hadn't rolled so high, I wouldn't have told you this, but because you did, you recognize this woman.
Do I know where she's from or how I know her?
You recognize this woman from about 5 minutes ago in the other floor before you came up
The
the
nurse
secret stairs.
Guys, this is the ghosty person that we just met and was screaming at us.
Does she have anything on her, like in pockets or anything?
She appears to be wearing sort of a nightgown, a night dress. So apparently she was stabbed while she was sleeping.
Is she wearing any jewellery or anything like that?
Sorry, what was that?
Wearing any jewellery, anything like
No.
that?
No, there.
mean, if she was dead while she was sleeping, I doubt she was wearing any jewelry to bed.
I'm going to be honest. I was really hoping for a necklace with a key on it. If we're being honest.
Do we
Like
know which room
necklace,
was hers?
bracelet, and that.
You did see there was a jewelry box back there that you passed up, but since you're thinking about jewelry, back in the
The box.
Back in the one with the creepy doll?
no, the master bedroom, I believe it was, that you kind of peeked
The
in
one
there.
downstairs?
Peeked in and closed the door.
Yeah, well, when I described it to you, I said there was a vanity with a wood frame mirror and a jewelry box and a padded chair,
Yeah.
but I didn't know since when you were thinking about
Didn't you say
when you were
jewelry
thinking
box
about.
in the
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
master bedroom?
Yeah, when you were thinking about jewelry, that popped in your head.
Alright.
Normally, I won't be that helpful, but I was.
Can I go back down and investigate the jewelry box?
Sure. There's nothing stopping you. You're just wandering
Is it?
around this house.
That one?
Yeah, right there, exactly. Yeah, you
All
see,
right.
as you open the jewelry box, you see not only is there a jewelry box, there's a jewelry box, and inside it is 3 gold rings and a platinum necklace.
Can I steal them all for myself? Because I'm a rogue.
Sure. You get a good idea that if you were to get the actual value for them, most merchants don't actually pay full value. That this would be probably, heck, the necklace itself 750 gold.
Okay.
It's a noble person's, or like in jewelry.
So
No
she's not
keys
going
or
on her
anything?
own.
Well, actually make a stealth check if you were trying to be sneaky.
Do this.
But yeah, it is 3. Sorry, the jewelry box is worth about 75 gold. No, you all saw her go. Even the person with the 9 passive
Yeah,
perception
what if
saw
he
her
could
go. Well, no, actually, George is the only one who didn't see her go. I forgot. You equal it. Meet
I
it
was
to
like,
beat
what?
it.
I don't say shit.
But yeah, the jewelry box is worth 75 gold. 3 gold rings are worth 25 gold each, and the platinum necklace with a topaz pendant is worth 750 gold. Now,
And you're not going to tell us you found anything, are you?
Nope.
Well, you can make. We'll have you make a deception check to see if you can fool them, because they didn't know you went. So. Okay, everyone, except for George, roll an insight check for me, would you?
Because I'm currently in a room that has I have no idea what's going on. Just like,
No.
different room.
Oh. One more, isn't there? Oh, Catrazel, you can tell she's hiding something, for sure. She's got the look. She looks like the cat that ate the canary. I tell you.
I'm more concerned with
So
finding
what
this
did you
goddamn
find?
key.
I found this box. Look, it was empty.
I will say that this is all contained in the deception check that you made. So yeah, you don't believe her, but you don't have any proof. Okay, so now the okay, so this is a good time to show you guys. Go to the party sheet that I told you about, that I said you'll know. I'll tell you when you need it.
Oh yeah.
And I will open up Parcel.
Parcel.
And
Yes.
I'm not sure. Inventory. Here we go. Okay, let me try this. Boom. Okay, now if you look on the inventory slot, you should see.
Yep, I see the things.
Okay,
Yeah.
This stuff.
so you can.
Which the sneaky mode is like holding.
Now, there's an interesting technique you can use according to this. You can actually click the left arrow, and it'll just auto sell them for 50% of their value. which I would say you could do in a town if you didn't want to role play, like going to a shop and trying to haggle a better deal. But for now, you want to move them into your inventory. Oh, hey, I'm learning more things. Go ahead and do that if you can. You just drag the little shield.
Oh, okay. And where do I put it?
I think if you just drag it down.
I did it.
What'd you do?
I put it onto my icon.
Okay. What did it say? Did it actually put it in your?
It looks to be working. Yeah, let me actually
Yeah.
check.
Okay, there.
Even
Yeah,
the
there,
chat
you got it
message
now.
should
You got
Yeah,
it now.
that's it. Works
Okay.
now.
So what did you do? You dragged it onto your character?
Yeah, just onto the wee square.
Okay,
the top
go
left.
down to the order tab, by the way. Check this out. You can put your marching order there.
No, right?
And you can put
That'll be handy.
and you can put watch order as well. See that? So what I want you guys to do while we're doing it here, put yourselves. Imagine we're going from left to right. Okay. Put yourselves in the order you would normally march down a hall. And as
From going left to right.
so Damos, you're in the front right now, just as an example.
Usually be in the middle somewhere.
Right.
Thanks to be up
So,
front.
and what I want you to do is go. Okay. What I want you to do is, if there are going to be times where you can walk side by side, like that. If that's the case, I want you to go like that to represent side by side, even so that when you are single file, it still shows me the order of who's in front. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Okay. And I will. So when you go side by side, unless you say otherwise, I will assume you move up like this. You see?
Cool.
Got
Okay.
it.
And the last
Got
two,
it.
you staying way back, or are you getting in line? There we go. Okay. So that's good to know for the future. And then the last one is where I would, if I was handing out experience, I could put them on the left. But when if there's a particular quest or something someone gives you, I can drag it onto there, and you can move it onto your sheet so you can have it to remember, or I can just leave it on there until you complete the quest, and then we can remove it. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Cool.
And I'm gonna do
Okay.
some more research on what all the details of that later. But sorry, you're saying?
Oh no, I was just going back to the door. Does someone want to
Okay.
cleave it off, or would they prefer I just?
The other thing you
Nothing.
noticed, in the bottom corner of that master suite while you were in there, there was a little door and a little button by the door, but you didn't push it. Just so you know.
All right. So, should we go back
mean, there's
downstairs and
3
toss the
rooms
master bedroom,
downstairs.
or should we?
Hold on, I can only hear one. What were you saying, Clara?
It wasn't me.
Oh, Lancia?
I was just in. There's still 3 rooms downstairs we've not explored.
Oh,
There's
yeah. There's a lot downstairs.
Yep.
You have to
that
explore.
one, that one, that one. Then there was more down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Will
looks
we
like
go
there's
back
one
to
small
bedroom
one down here, but
That it definitely doesn't look like a door. It for those of you who know, I don't think you guys would. I don't know how many of you would know it or not, but it's a dumbwaiter. So give you an idea, so you know what it looks like anyway.
those things. Got it.
Yeah,
I know what
Wonder where it
that is.
goes
Wilhelm
to.
wouldn't.
I figured that's the easiest way to try and describe it, just to tell you it's a dumbwaiter. Okay, so where are we going?
So we go back to the bedroom then? Master bedroom?
Well, we can open this door, and that's the entire upstairs done.
The locked door.
Yeah, we can break a lock.
Mm-hmm.
We have two barbarians. Barbarians don't seem like they would be phased by
All
lock.
right, I'm gonna get a strength check with advantage if you want to try and break it. One person.
I'll have Kate Ursel do the strength check, but I'll help him with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, you reach back, holding your weapon high. You slam it down, and ooh, yeah, you smash it. It busts open. I just realized I hadn't picked a difficulty for that. It's 15 to pick it, and she rolled a 14. So I'm like, I'll make it a 15 to bust it open too. Okay, yeah, the lock busts open, and inside, and you see a door hanging. The door's still shut, but the padlock is busted.
All right, I'll step to the front and push it
How
open.
much you going to open it?
Booyah! All
Yeah.
right, hold on now. Here we go. Let me get my. The room contains a bricked-up window, flanked by two dusty, wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
This is totally the corpses of the kids outside.
Guys, I'm not feeling right about this at all. This is creeping me out.
All right, well,
I'm just trying getting the fuck out of here.
I second that notion.
I feel
I
we should
heard the
leave.
notion.
Okay,
that
let's
maybe
get
I
out of here.
should,
As soon as you turn to leave,
Oh, fudge.
The kids are standing by the stairs, aren't they?
no,
Swear to
standing
God, the gun will be over my shoulder again.
standing right in front of the stairway down, you see Rose and Thorn looking at you, cowering, she's holding her brother. She's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
And who the devil are you?
I'm Rose. This is my brother.
Are you now?
Our parents locked us in there, and they always came back for us, but one day they locked us in there and they didn't come back. And I tried to keep my brother company, and we waited and waited, but they never came back.
Why did they lock you in there?
Anytime they had company over, they would lock us in here. When they had their parties.
They have a lot of parties.
No. Just what did Mother say? When the moon was new.
I don't trust this.
Where's your other brother?
Our other brother. Oh, you know about Walter. Yeah, Walter died. I miss him.
When
Sorry.
did he die?
A few months ago.
I get the feeling it's been a lot longer than that. But
I get the feeling that you're not telling us the entire truth.
A few months
Was there anyone else who lived here?
Mother, or father, the nursemaid.
Was the
Is there
nursemaid
anyone-
nice?
What? Sorry, I didn't hear what you asked.
I'll let you go.
Was
Correct.
there anyone else who lived here apart from you your parents and the nursemaid.
It's just the monster. That's why when they'd have company over, our parents would lock us in here just to protect us from the monster in the basement.
Do you know what the monster in the basement looks like?
No, they never let us go down there.
All right. Yes, you say they have that when the moon is new, right? Do you mean like a full moon or a blank moon?
And there's no moon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that kills that idea. Alrighty then. So,
The monster. Did you hear the monster at any point, or was it just at these parties?
Hear the monster? Oh no. We never heard the monster. Our mom just told us that we should stay in here so the monster wouldn't get us. One time, they padlocked us in because one time, Thorn, he snuck out and tried to sneak down the stairs down to the basement. Here in the attic, the stairs down to the basement, and well, I caught him, but then I told Mother, and she locked us in there after that.
alright, group. So, I see two options right now. We either step out the front door, leave, not come back, or do we head to the basement and try to see what's going on?
Colour me intrigued, but I now feel like we have to go to the basement. I need to know if there is a monster. Part of me tells me that it's just a story that a mum told her children to keep them out of the way, but I need to know.
I have another
I have
idea.
that sense as well that your mum is just telling you a tall tale just to keep you out of the
Mother
the
wouldn't
party.
lie to us.
Can you show us where the
And there must be a monster because she never came back to get us. So the monster must have finally gotten her. But I have another
Can you
idea.
show
Instead of going in the
there's-
basement, you could just stay here and play with us.
I'd
Nah,
rather
I've spent
not.
enough time raising children. I've got more important things to do at this point.
It's been so long, and Thorn knows all my
At
games
the
and
moment,
voices.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to try and persuade the kids. I'm going to be like, hey kids, tell you what, we can play with you, but we need to deal with the monster first so the house is safe so that we can play hide and seek.
Give me
How does that sound?
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuade the children that we're just gonna not tell them the entire truth. But
I'm gonna help.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good roll.
Hey, well, you did roll with advantage. No, you didn't. That was a strength check. Okay.
there was a
I just saw the advantage thing on the side. Okay. She looks at you and goes, well, I don't know. I mean, what if the monster gets you too?
it won't get us. We'll deal with it.
exactly. We're big, strong warriors and war maidens. We'll deal with this, and then the whole house will be safe, and we can play hide and seek from top to bottom.
I suppose, Thorn, they'll come back. And Thorn goes, no! And runs straight at you. And I want you to make a saving throw for me, please. It would be a... Let me see here if I got it. I think it's wisdom. Let me check.
I was gonna.
Thought my plan was flawless. Clearly, there was a flaw.
My plan was to see if these kids were physically not real.
Oh, no.
Well, considering it charged you and then ran directly into you, like literally through you, it's definitely a ghost of some sort. Yeah, charisma saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw.
Charisma.
23.
So you feel Thorn go into your body, like literally entering in you. You feel the chill spreading through you, and you flex, and he flies backwards out of you. And he's like, "It's not fair. You can't go."
I believe we can, child. Get out of our way.
Rose looks at you and goes, "Don't tell my brother what to do." And she flies at you. Give me a charisma saving throw, please.
With pleasure.
There you go. He's like, the one, so
Nope.
definitely your best saving throw. All right, and she bounces back and she's like, "No, but
What on earth are you trying to do? Seriously.
I want you to stay here and play with us."
No. I'm sorry, I just don't trust you at all. I don't trust the way you look, the way you sound,
I mean,
and I just don't trust this
we're
house
dead.
at
I
all.
mean, of course it's hard to trust us, but we still have feelings.
Aye, but you're completely ignoring our feelings at the same time.
Yes, so you could do two things. Get out of our way, or we'll move you into that room.
Or maybe one of you could let
Maybe
us
what?
in, and then we could go together.
Could we have a group huddle before we make that decision? So you stand over there.
They still stand right where they were, just staring at you.
Look.
How about we all commune in the little blocked off room?
Yeah. We'll be right back, okay? Just give us a couple of minutes.
And she's standing right in front of the stairs leading down.
I'm gonna go into this room.
Not the creepy room.
Nah, actually go, yeah. Oh, into the creepy room. And I'm going to, when everyone's in, close the door and literally stand at the door. And just, hopefully they don't listen in.
Okay.
I don't trust this at all. I really don't. It's creepy. They're creepy. They're creepy children.
Oh no, shite, they're undead.
Can I stealth past the kids?
You could certainly try.
Oh, what do you think we should do?
Honestly, the way I see it is they don't want to let us leave. We might have to fight our way past them. If they're undead or ghosts, they may have abilities and stuff to make it more of a fair fight. So it's not like we're fighting children, unfortunately.
Like everything
At
in
this
this
point, they're not
hellhole of a
children.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, children, they're ghosts.
Don't touch our toys.
Yeah,
What
look,
the hell
we
was
know you're
that?
listening to us. Still, we look like we're
Sorry,
touching
I wanted to hit
toys.
that.
Do we
Yeah.
look like we're touching anything? No.
I hit the wrong one earlier, so that when they appeared, I wanted to hit that. So, but I messed
Don't
up.
touch our toys, please. Creepy kids.
I
Don't
know.
touch your toys as long
I
as
love
you
it.
don't touch us in return.
To be fair, they don't like they can charge at us, but we can knock that off. We can just walk past them and march all the way down to the basement that they clearly do not want us to go to.
Yeah, my theory
We
on the
gotta
whole
find the
thing.
basement door,
I
though.
have
We
a
don't know which
brilliant
one it
idea.
is.
If
Might
you
be
want
dumb.
my theory on the whole thing, I think the father might be the monster.
I have a suspicion about that.
What's your
So we
theory?
just barge right through them because they're just gonna be annoying kids.
I said we'll just make our way downstairs.
What about those doors, though? I thought there were other doors on the one level we missed.
There were a
The
few.
one directly below us, there's more doors we haven't gone in, and then there's,
And there's
I
the
believe,
4 statues as well.
yep,
Oh yes,
right on
that
the floor.
armor.
Yep,
Yes,
2
that's what
floors
you-
down, there's a
doing
bunch
then.
of statues. So,
What we're doing, are we going to go down to the basement? Are we exploring the rest of the house, or are we just leaving?
Personally, I'm fine with either.
I think if we try to leave, though, I think they might even attack us then. Makes me wonder.
That it's fine, but what are we planning on doing here? Because at the moment they're creeping me out.
Likewise.
I'm not creeped out, I'm just intrigued. I'm used to it.
I mean, I commune with my ancestral spirit, but this is different.
I can't do that much, but I can do some things.
And I can speak to animals, but that's not going to help us here.
I don't think speaking
Let's
to
just
animals,
move on.
but good to know if that ever comes up.
I can also speak to animals.
But can they speak back to you?
I was gonna say anyone can speak
If
to
they
animals.
really wanted to.
Yeah, can they understand you, and can you understand them?
Oh, after a 10-minute cast, yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
at this point, the little boy and girl drift through the door.
No, for fuck's
and
sake!
standing right behind you, going, "Well, are you gonna stay and play with us?"
I'm gonna look at the kids.
You see him looking up at you with these big, sad, tear-filled eyes.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the little girl in the face.
I'm going to use my breath weapon as well.
You are attacking him? Okay.
YOLO it.
I'm done with these children.
Yeah, this is a pretty tight corridor to be throwing a fight in, but sure.
This is going to be interesting.
Bump.
Okay.
Have this.
Let's see. There it is.
Creepy kids. Honestly. Creepy children.
Alright, so take him out and get out of here, huh?
At this point, we don't got much more of a choice.
Oh no.
Okay.
They look very, those tokens look so cool, but they also look creepy.
And roll
who wants to
initiative,
go
please.
first?
Roll an initiative.
No. Balls.
Ah, not too bad.
Rose sees you reach your hand back, crackling energy, preparing to fire an Eldritch Blast at her, and she goes, ah, and she looks, you see the look in her face, she looks hurt and betrayed and scared, and she floats through the floor and disappears.
Well, that did not go as expected.
Rose, come out, whatever you are.
Amos, your turn.
Alright, seeing how quickly she moved, I am going to blink step next to that one and then stab it with my pack blade.
Okay.
Stabby.
The 6-year-old child looks up at you, trying to figure out what you're going to do.
Just try to lay on that guilt, yeah?
Tug at your heartstrings.
He's holding his stuffed doll.
Oh.
That's not good.
Even with my help, nothing.
You.
I didn't know to look at me and I just didn't have it in me.
You hold up your pack blade and you get ready to swing, and you just you look at those eyes, those big tear-filled eyes, and your hand wobbles and your pack blade disappears. Wilhelm.
So as my pack blade disappears at the end of my turn,
Wilhelm.
I suddenly stutter and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Wilhelm,
Yeah.
your turn.
Trying to figure out what to do. Okay.
You're pretty packed in right here, so I don't know if there's...
Yeah. Can I step in between Damus and the child here?
Not... You can... Well, you could step up... I don't know. See, this is what I was trying to figure out before.
We're a little packed. There's not.
I would say the only thing you could do would go for it and make a shove to try and push him backwards. That would be the only way you could do it.
Into the other room. I'm not particularly strong. Probably shouldn't me straight through that door.
Yeah, you could definitely go through the door to the cell, but that wouldn't help you in this case. Well, you could go here and...
Oh, actually, I didn't use my movement. I only blink stepped as a bonus action, attempted an attack.
That's true.
Could I still use my movement and move into that other room?
Yeah. Move anywhere in there you want.
There you go, man.
Then I'll go and occupy that space.
Go for it.
And just casually, I'll say, "Look, you're ghosts now. You want to move on. You need to pass on." Then I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to reckless attack.
Can you see the stream, by the way?
Make sure I'm highlighting them. I can see the stream. And then I'm gonna take a swipe with my greatsword.
I just tried to zoom in on those eyes just to really, hit the guilt. Yeah. All right, you hit.
No, it does look creepy, Jesus.
You swing and you drive your greatsword into the forehead of the young child, doing 5 points of damage, which are partially resisted. And anything else? It looks up at
I already
you.
told him that he's a ghost and he needs to get the fuck out of this house.
Just looks up at you and goes, "But I was gonna let you play with my doll." All right, and then it is Alancia's turn.
Yeah.
Can we move past Thorn?
You can down. Oh no, not past Thorn. No, yeah, you can move.
Move into the space that he was in and probably shoot with your bow through the door.
Like there, or there. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that then. And
Okay.
shoot with the longbow. A short bow.
Yeah.
Shooty, shooty.
There it is.
Oh, you gotta target it.
Oh, yeah. That one.
There you go. Now you hit.
And I click the one next to it for the damage.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. This arrow thunks into Thorn. Well, sort of through Thorn, but still. And you notice him. It actually almost knocks the doll from his hands, but he grips onto it tighter.
This is
Tygon.
quickly going.
Or Clara, sorry.
I am going to use my channel divinity and turn undead, but I'm going to move first.
Okay.
Let's see. So
You read up on this, so you know better than I. I know it can cause fear, or do they have? Oh, they have to make a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
So drag your save over his token and let go. Okay, he succeeded. So he looks at you like, why would I run away from you? You look nice. Anything else you want to do?
I'm just going to end my turn there.
Okay. Then it becomes Thorn's turn. And he just goes, "It's not fair. I was trying to be nice. Mom always told me to be nice and people would be nice back, but you're not being nice." And he'll look back to where his sister went, and he'll look back at Wilhelm and go, move forward and like touch you, and I need you to make a charisma save for me, Wilhelm. Yeah, Thorn just disappears. Poof.
That's not good.
Where did they go?
And give me one moment, Wilhelm.
Yeah, I have an idea of what's happening.
Uh-oh.
I
Care
will
to share?
He has an awful lot of HP to be possessed.
Yep.
I can remedy that.
We have a possessed
All right.
barbarian on our hand now, people.
Yes. Let's see. What's okay, I'm going to send you a message.
On Discord?
No, in the game. I'm whispering.
Got it. Let me move all this crap.
Be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Yeah. Did that come through?
I
The
will be
whisper?
right back.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
If you're possessed, that's something to remedy that.
Not what I was expecting. Trying to think of how to act that out, but nothing's coming directly to mind.
Just
Until-
whenever it comes up, you know. Alancia, give me a perception check, please.
2 seconds. What the heck is perception?
And skills.
Ah, there we go. Perception.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Clara, also give me a perception check, please.
$21.
Okay. You both see. Sorry. Also, Kidrazel.
Could I have a hack at it?
No, you're looking the other way.
What am I looking at?
You'll find out soon.
You guys made your check, so I'll tell you in just a second. I just want to know if Kidrazel sees too.
Needs to happen.
We need, and actually, while we're waiting for Kidrazel to roll a perception check.
Back.
Oh, okay, perception check. Clara, roll me a charisma save, please. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
No worries. You feel a rustle on the wall to your right, or to the east, whatever you want to call it, south. And you see a hand reach forward and then pull back through the wall and disappear after it tries to touch you and can't get through. Yep. And with that, we're out of initiative.
Alright, we need to get out of the spooky shite house. We need to get out of the spooky shite house as soon as possible.
Did anyone see what just happened?
I saw a little more than I'd like.
I vote leaving.
Yeah.
Now.
Vote leaving.
Leaving.
And
I'm at my vote with basement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start heading down the stairs.
So you're going to where in the basement? Or you
Oh no, I think we're leaving.
I think we're voting to leave.
Heading for the front door.
Okay. Going down.
So that'll bring us down over here. You move the map. Who's directly behind me?
Get out of the house, get out of the house. Run, run, run.
Yeah, I'm fucking bolting.
I'm like, nope.
At one point, I turn behind me and see Kate Taraz and go, "Ah, you fucking spooked me, you goddamn." And we're just heading down the stairs.
Aren't we where the statues are now?
Yep.
Yep. Are they moving? Are they attacking?
Nope.
Nope. Fucking bolting then.
I'm Michael Bolton.
I'm Michael
Everybody's
Bolton.
on. There's mine.
Okay, we'll just say you go down to the stairs, you get to the first floor.
And out the front door.
No, unfortunately, not.
Oh no.
Locked.
Oh no.
This door right in front of you is shut.
Alright.
It was open. You left it open, but it's shut now.
I growl a bit and go, "Son of a shit."
You need help?
It seems to be fucking locked again.
I didn't say it was locked. I said it's shut.
It's shut?
Mhm.
Alright, I try to kick it open.
I was gonna blast it, but hey.
You feel like you kicked a solid door. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
I want to assist.
Strength check.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah, you get a good. Why did you go with disadvantage or
Advantage? I'm not
advantage
sure.
or
One
dis-
sec.
Are you still listed as raging?
I don't think I am.
Yeah, it still shows him as bear raging.
Yeah, you're raging.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
be
it doesn't
raging.
matter anyway. You kick the door. You give it a nice solid thump, but it doesn't move.
We got a problem, guys.
Do you want to
Perhaps
open? Do you want to
blasting
open the
the
door?
door would help.
Do you want to try opening the door?
Sure.
You turn the handle, open it. Okay, it opens easily.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, there's a brick wall on the other side.
What?
Of course there is.
But there's a literal brick
yeah.
wall.
Yes, a
I
literal
repeat,
brick wall.
We have a problem.
Let's.
I wonder.
Or right?
And Lancia, you being up on the close to that door there, as you look through the door, the windows to the south, you notice that they're completely bricked up as well.
Looks like we're going to the basement.
I don't want to go to the basement.
I could
Yay.
blow this
I
door open
don't
if
even
you
want to
me
go to the basement right now.
Ugh.
I could remedy this.
Hey, where was he?
And yeah, we did. If you guys, you want to go till 5, or well, for another half hour?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Stick with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
fine with that.
in any rush. I just didn't want. I knew some of you, at least one of you,
Sure.
said staying later might have been a problem. Okay. So what do you want to do?
I guess we're searching for the
I
basement.
guess we're going to the bloody basement.
As a matter of fact, here, let me make this easier for you.
Oh, I was just gonna blow it down with my breath weapon, but never mind.
I didn't want you to waste it.
Mm.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna need it.
Okay, guys. I'm getting ready to mage hand some doors.
Well, can you see all 4 of those doors?
All right, what
So
do you want
which
to
door? Door A, door B, door C, or door D?
do? D. No, just kidding. Did you? And remember, you haven't looked in this room yet. You just looked through the window. Just so you know, it hasn't been explored.
As soon as you go in, those wolves are coming to life.
Why would you say that?
So we don't go in.
I'm gonna
That's
go
a
up
fair
to this
point.
door and I'm gonna listen in before. See if I hear anything on the other side.
Which door is
The
that?
door I'm at. Door
Okay.
number 2.
You do not hear anything behind the door.
Nothing there.
You want to look inside the door?
Damos?
Yes.
Do you mind kindly opening? Oh, it's just a closet.
It is a cloakroom. There are several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on the high shelf.
I say we close the door before another broom comes walking out trying to smack us.
I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
Okay, top hat.
Okay, what door next?
Door number 1.
I was just figuring in my mind, okay, which one of them's going to say I'm wearing a top hat from now on? I was just waiting.
I was so tempted to go in there and just grab the top hat and say, I'm a Dragon Ball with a top hat.
Okay, sorry, what'd you say?
I am tempted, but no.
Okay.
I was tempted to just say, I'm a Dragon Ball with a top hat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so which door do you want now?
Door number 1, Damos. Door number 2.
Sure. And I shakily raise my hand to open the door.
Don't worry, I'm next to you. You'll be fine.
That door?
Weren't you more confident before?
What's
Yeah,
that?
it looks like there's a
Complicated.
It looks like there is a... Oh. Seems interesting.
Is that a dining room?
It does
It
look
is
like
a dining room. The centerpiece of this wood paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wood paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south. On the table is a freshly cooked banquet, a feast.
Don't trust it. Don't eat it. Don't go near it.
I don't trust it farther than I can throw it.
Yeah, it smells so much better than the bits of rabbit you ate last night, but you resist. So what would you like to do now?
Can I steal some of the crystalware?
Oh, of course.
I approach the other door, the one that's not currently open. Be like, hey, Damos, can you come open this one for me?
The one on the right there, top right?
Of course.
The one you're
Thomas
waiting.
is going to become the resident opening door person.
And I again shakily raise my hand and cast the magic hand towards the door.
Oh, it's a toilet.
It is a kitchen. It is tidy. Dishware, cookware, utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the eastern wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind, you see there's a... Where is it? Down at the bottom right, you see there's the dumbwaiter as well. Remember, connected to the one you saw above in the room, the floor above, or 2 floors above. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Did I see anything move when he opens the door?
Nothing moves. There is the door in the back of the room, though, that I accidentally opened. It's just a pantry, but...
The pantry.
It's a well-stocked pantry. There's plenty of fresh food in there.
Alancia, are you trying to steal an entire like chandelier in there?
I'm taking all the
He's-
crystalware.
She's
the
up on
knives,
the
the
ceiling
forks.
going, what?
What? I'm not
do
stealing
not
anything.
like this. Anyone see a way down?
It's in the room
You
with the
know-
wolves. Something to investigate, probably.
And-
Fireplace.
Going by experience, there probably is a secret in that room we've not been in.
Seriously, didn't you sound confident before?
Do it now.
Complicated.
Everything's complicated right now.
I'm gonna squeeze in this room.
Yeah.
Oh no, be my guest.
Hmm.
You see anything in there that's unusual?
Do I see anything that's sure?
Give me an investigation check.
I will. Let's have a look. Oh, probably I do a dirty 20.
Okay, you see that the knives that are laid up on the shelf are not traditional chef knives, and you cannot believe they would be in a kitchen like this. The family this wealthy would use these cheap knives. It's just ridiculous.
There are very, very odd cheap knives in this room. That isn't usual. Apart from that, everything seems normal.
All right.
Cheap knives.
Do you want to check out that last room, or do you want to go upstairs?
Did anyone check if the dumbwaiter goes down?
I
Didn't
mean, the
see it.
Dragonborn's the one next to it.
I'm gonna see if it goes down.
Well, it definitely looks like it could. Hold on, let me double check before I give you the wrong information. No, it goes up, not down.
And I'm sorry.
It only has room for a small creature
Hmm.
to climb inside.
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. Takes about 11 minutes or whatever it is, 10 minutes and change.
Do I
And
get anything in this
you
room?
do not detect anything magical in this
Okay.
room.
There's no magic in here. Nothing.
Anyone want to check out where you want to go next?
Let's
we
go.
want
Given
to
the
go to
one
the
room,
What's
yeah,
that?
I'm going to summon my pack blade.
Okay.
My foot's thumping, but I carefully
in.
make my way up to that one room we haven't investigated yet. And I'm like, alright. Let's check it out.
So I extend my hand out fully and just cast my blue hand and watch that door swing open.
Okay.
Whooshing.
Give me 1 second here, please.
Just to double check, this is the room I noticed the paneling in, right?
You notice what? Sorry.
This is the room I noticed what the paneling was, right?
Yes.
From looking at the window.
Okay, so when you go in here, it is an oak paneled room, hunter's den, stag's head mounted above the fireplace. Around the room are 3 stuffed wolves, 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. The chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet sports a lock. And inside, through the glass, you can see a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 or so bolts. The north cabinet is unlocked, and that's all you see. So, from looking in, probably shouldn't have told you it was unlocked, but oh well.
You just did.
I figured you were nosing around.
Nope, I wasn't.
So is the one with the crossbows locked?
That one is locked, yes.
Can I try and pick the lock?
You can indeed. Give me a dexterity
How
check
do I
plus
whisper?
2. I right click on your picture and select whisper, but you don't have that option for me, so I'm not sure. Let me try this. Yep. So /W space and then GM space and then the message.
So /WGM or space GM message.
Do this /W and hit enter, and you'll see on your screen there. Did it come up? Yep.
All right.
Okay, so is anyone wanting to explore the room or look around for anything?
Is that a
good?
dex check that I'm doing for the...
Dexterity check +2.
Oh, I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
do the
yeah,
plus
you
two.
pop it open easily.
Can I take the light crossbow?
You can take here. Actually, go to your party sheet, inventory, and there you go. Anyone can take what they want out of there. Discuss it amongst yourselves.
What's the difference between a light crossbow and a hand crossbow?
Hand crossbow. Shoot, I can't remember. See if I can find out.
I think a light one still takes 2 hands.
The hand crossbows you can use like two. You can use one in one hand and still use something in your other hand. I know that, but
I would take one of the crossbows as well.
sure.
I'm gonna take
Have
the
at
crossbow, that sounds better.
Yeah, you need one hand free. You need both hands to shoot the light crossbow. The hand crossbow can be shot with one hand, but you
Okay.
still need a free hand to reload. So, but yeah.
Can I do like an investigation in this room, like round the wolves, and just make sure there's nothing odd going on with them? Like just generally like investigate this room.
Of course. Give me an investigation check. And with advantage, because there's so many of you in there.
No, guys, I'm awful.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just standing off here to the side while everyone else is looking around.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Can I try investigating as well?
Okay, one time. Normally, that's what the advantage is for. You guys helping him, but that's okay.
Ah.
Because I think you would have been the one to investigate anyway. No, you don't see anything else.
Yeah, you're investigating from now on.
Yeah.
That leaves one floor left to go.
The one with the armor suits. Ugh.
Yes, that one, the friendly one.
Let's go and have a chat with them.
There's that one, and yeah, I guess you did get.
Oh, and the bedroom.
You did
There's
leave.
the door on the stairs.
You did leave one room up on the 3rd floor, but that's okay. Or, well, 2 technically.
Technically.
All right, so where are you going?
Okay, so 1 floor up, that's where all the suits of armor are,
Yep.
and there's 3 doors there.
Yep, north, south, and northeast.
Right.
Let's do this. Let's get it over with, because we're stuck here till we figure it
What
out.
type of armor are these suits of armor?
What
Are we
about?
going up to the
about the
second
armor?
floor
Sorry.
or to the 3rd floor next?
Second floor with a suit
Second.
of armor as well.
What was your
Yeah.
question about the bits of armor, or what?
What type of armor is it? Are they like half plate? Are they like breastplates? Like,
They
what
are.
are they?
They appear to be a full plate.
As I'm
Anyone
walking
need
up
full plate?
as I'm walking up the stairs, I kind of forget that the armor's there. See it as I'm coming, I go, son of a shit, and fucking kick it.
It falls over completely. Falls apart.
Does it look decent pair of armor?
Seems.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
Ceremonial, but it doesn't look necessarily. I don't know how practical it is, but definitely could be useful.
I used a fucking set of armor right at the top of a staircase.
So, which door shall we open?
Let's. Oh, I don't know. Demos, can you open the north one first, please?
Of course I can, good sir. And I point my
Uh,
hand and just watch the hand go.
Pointy point.
Okay, which one?
The double
top.
doors to the north.
Okay.
This one or that one?
You see a
Fair enough,
library.
skeptical.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-backed chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. What did you like?
Can I reach the top of the shelves?
You can. I mean, using the ladder, you definitely could.
I'll be back in a
I
second.
will
To use the
want to
restroom.
investigate the bookshelf.
I need to investigate the bookshelves.
Okay.
Everything in my character is like, ooh, books.
So, and there is a desk as well with several items on top of it: an oil lamp, a jar of ink, quill pen, so on and so forth. Red wax candle, letter kit, a couple sheets of parchment.
Does the desk have drawers?
There is a drawer in the desk. Would you like to open the drawer?
Why not?
Inside, you find an iron key.
Oh, that would have been handy.
It looks about the right size. Yeah, you're pretty sure.
Well, I found the key, guys.
Yay!
Alancia, please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
How do I do a saving one?
On your main tab,
On the right
it's
side of
on
your
the
character
second
sheet. Yeah.
page.
Is it just
part
clicking
where it says
wisdom in
saves.
general?
Not the on the
Oh.
right. Yeah, the right
Under
side
the
where it says
saves.
saves.
Oh, saved. Okay, I see it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Never
good.
mind. Okay. What are you exploring? What are you doing?
I wasn't doing anything.
No. The room. What are you guys
Oh.
doing?
Oh,
not in the
can
room.
I investigate? Who's good at investigation? I want
Yeah.
to check these books for anything of value. Any
I
spell
can
tomes or
investigate
anything.
books.
Please investigate the books. I
I
need
will
books.
assist with this.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah, I'm curious about the books too.
With advantage, so you roll a second time.
Oh, so do it twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation.
So that would be the 10.
All right, I'm back.
Alancia, do you see that message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So I just do that from now on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I step over. I kick over the other fucking set of armor.
Okay. It falls over. It attacks. No, just kidding.
So with a 10, do we find any interesting tomes or books?
You find a bunch of, I mean, they're novels, they're stories. There is, let me see here. There's not anything particular, like, I mean, there's plenty of storybooks. There's plenty of books on many topics: history, warfare, alchemy. There are several shelves containing first editions of collected works of
in
poetry
different
and
languages.
fiction. What's that?
Any of them in different languages?
There are most of them seem to be in common. There are some that are in Elven.
Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fill my backpack with as many books as I can fit in
Okay,
it.
so who's the and I want you to make a perception check for me, Wilhelm.
Who?
Wilhelm.
Who? Wilhelm?
The-
1 sec.
The one who's climbing the shelves. That was Dom. Sorry, that was Davos, isn't it? Was it
Yeah.
Wilhelm? Okay. Anyone who's examining the bookshelves specifically.
Now I'm kind of just sitting in this middle room, kind of
Oh,
staying to
I'm
myself.
okay.
investigating them. So just roll a perception, was it?
Yes, please. Anyone else who's examining the bookshelves? Roll a perception.
I'm gonna examine the books because I'm intrigued.
I got 15.
You got a 15.
I got a
I'm
13.
gonna
Anyone get higher than
kinda just
15?
I'm gonna kind of just gingerly step into the room
Oh,
over by
sorry.
the doorway and kind of watch for a bit.
Okay.
So that's a 15.
So, Clara, you notice that one of the bookshelves, all the books are fairly, normal looking. Some are fancier, some are not. But there's one that looks particularly artificial to you. It catches your attention. A red covered book. Did I do anything?
Go towards the book.
Okay.
What did you find?
Screw it, I'll open the book.
Okay. You see that the book is not a book at all. It is actually a secret door.
Wow.
It actually, it
Secret
opens.
door.
It opens the secret door, I should say. And let's see. Oh, okay. I see what I did. Sorry, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing, I think. Oh,
Secret
no,
door.
sorry. Yeah, what I said was right. You hear a door opening and closing.
Whereabouts?
Tell
she
Leah about that is.
You hear it nearby. And actually, Wilhelm, you're out in the hall, right?
No, I moved into the corner in the room with them and kind of just sitting in the
Next to
corner.
me.
Okay. Yeah.
I am though. I'm standing in the hallways with the top of
Oh,
the stairs.
perfect. Okay, yeah. You hear that the sound is coming from the door, the other door to the north that you haven't opened.
One.
Or, I think it's such a weird
This one?
map situation. Oh wait, never mind. I'll do it this way. Okay, I'll rephrase. The secret door is in this room. I think I'm just reading it wrong because there's no actual marker for secret door on my map. Oh wait, yeah, there is. Yeah, I was right. Okay, here, this that area I just highlighted up in the top.
Mhm.
You guys see that?
Yep.
Okay, that is where the secret door opens up to a small alcove.
Fair enough.
Inside this room, it is bookshelves as well. Oh, sorry. There's a little table, a small area. Bookshelves packed with tomes. If you look in them, you see that they describe fiend summoning rituals, necromantic rituals. They're apparently from the a cult of the priests of Osiris. The rituals, are interesting, but very freaky looking. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. Close inspection reveals that the skeleton belongs to a human who died opening the chest. 3 darts are stuck in him, in his armor and rib cage, and clutched in his left hand is a letter.
Interesting. Well, I'm not
See
going
that
near that
hand
right now.
Do what?
See that magic hand of yours, Dan?
I am fully
Can I-
aware of it.
Can I get that letter?
Yes, and it can also pop open that chest at this range.
Want to
So
do
I'll
that then?
send it in, and I'll grab the letter first and bring it back and read it.
Okay. You see that this letter is written in flowing script, very elegantly written. It seems, and it says, "My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on the path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, you abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, sired a stillborn child, cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zervich."
Alrighty then.
I will use my mage hand and pop that chest open at this distance if I
Sure.
can.
Yeah, it flies open. There's no problem, and you hear a clicking sound, but it appears that the mechanism has long since fallen to disrepair. It's not, and it's already went off anyway on the guy. The chest is open and laying there before you.
I will head on in and pick up whatever's inside.
You see 3 blank books with black leather covers, worth 25 gold each. 3 spells. Well, here, actually, I will show you what you get.
Ew, stuff.
And if anyone wants the letter from Strahd, there it is. Okay, so there's blank books, 3 spell scrolls, bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon. There is a deed to this house, the deed
Ooh.
to a windmill, and a signed will. The windmill referred to in the second deed is situated. Oh, I can't tell you where that is. Duh. The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' death.
Given that they're also dead, does that mean we own the house?
You'd have to consult a legal scholar for that one.
We could.
Take the will and deeds and partly.
We can make this house a little bit more shinier.
Well, how about we figure out how to get out of the house first?
What were
fine
the
with
spells
me.
again?
Yes, as long as you want, you can own the
What
house as
spells
long
again?
as you never leave it.
What spells was it again?
I'm sorry. What?
The spells and
The
the scrolls.
scrolls, bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
Generally, for scrolls, what I do is anyone who could cast them could look at them and tell what they are. You can just read
Yeah.
them. So if they're a spell you could cast or your class could cast, then you could tell what the scrolls are. If you found a scroll of some, I don't know, something that you couldn't cast for whatever reason, then I'd have you figure it out. But for these, it's simple. Man, there's massive thunder going on here.
Anyone taking anything?
Did you find anything interesting?
This was Davos, right?
Balance?
Yeah, I have a couple of spell scrolls, a letter, I have the deeds to the property, and a couple of books.
What books?
Oh no, sorry, it's a book. It's just a
A book.
blank book.
Well, there's several blank books. Unless you were just saying that, in which case, yeah, there's only one. What are you talking about? All the stuff is.
Oh, and the party thing, it only showed one book.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me double check. It says 3 blank books. So let me.
More books.
There you go. Now there's 3.
But yes, yous are free to whatever's in the chest, but I'm taking the books. It's my blank books.
That's fine. Do you mind if I borrow the letter?
Feel free.
Okay.
All right. So,
Does anyone? So who wants the scrolls? Let's start with that.
I'm tempted to schools.
Davos, are you taking those books out of the inventory? Out of the
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, how do I do it?
You just
So far
drag
the
the shield into your inventory.
Drag into a character at the top.
it gives me an error script.
What are you dragging it to?
My icon in the top left
you
of
go
my
to
character
your
sheet.
icon, go to your character sheet, go to inventory and drag the actual.
I just dragged it on your icon and it worked just fine.
Yeah, I was able to drag it on.
Weird.
That's fine. I got it. I had to use the icon at the top, like.
Oh,
where the
you were
party
doing it
ones are.
on the map.
Okay.
You were trying to do.
Anyone
Alright.
for the scrolls? Otherwise,
You can feel free to them.
Anyone who can cast them can take them. I mean, anyone can take them, but. And then there's the will and deeds. Who wants to hold on to those?
Would anyone potentially like a creepy haunted house?
Yes.
Feel free to a creepy haunted house.
I have no
My
interest in
character
any of
is
the
very
scroll.
weird.
And we'll just leave the crossbow hanging on there until you can go sell it. Or do you want to leave it up there?
Yep, basically.
Okay. Good. All right.
Yes,
That
yes,
is
stay
all
behind
you
Demos.
really see in this room.
Alice, can you open the door to the south?
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
please.
And I fire out my mage's hand to the door at the south.
Of course. Yeah, like I said, from now on, if you just
Fine
say,
scroll.
open the door to the, or we'll take the south door, I'll know that you're using a mage hand. You don't have to ask him every time. Unless you want to. All right, so this is a
dear Lord.
conservatory. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Oh, jeez. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was
Yeah,
loud
we
thunder.
heard that.
Oh yeah, hell.
That was real thunder in my house, or above my house. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. Close inspection of them reveals that several are carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Goes with the theme.
Yes.
Thunderdome.
Alright, another creepy room with not much to offer.
I start to follow Kidrazzle in from behind, and as I stop by the doorway, I kicked over another one of the suit's armor before going in.
Okay.
I was going to open this door.
All right. So you open the store without the mage hand. Got it.
Yeah. Seeing what's in there.
There's an
Yeah,
undecorated bedroom. Contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each of them is an empty footlocker. And there's a dumbwaiter in the corner of the west wall.
Right, we have 2 beds. The weird shit in there.
That's the dumbwaiter there. Yeah. In that closet with the dumbwaiter, there's also servant uniforms hanging from hooks, but otherwise, yeah. Nothing.
Where's the secret? Oh wait, that was the secret door up to the north, huh?
Yeah.
We're still nowhere closer to finding the basement.
Should we go downstairs?
Okay.
And we'll check everything.
Someone
I
give
get
me-
the feeling it's probably downstairs, and it's it might be connected to one of those little indent-looking things in the walls, like the fireplaces and whatnot.
Right.
There's like a square missing on every floor, like 1 foot square. Like I'm looking at like the ground floor, this floor. The next one we're missing a room. Yeah.
the little 1 foot things, or oh, you say missing?
Yeah, look, it's like if these were square, there would be like a missing one from the floor one.
Yeah.
Can I investigate that wall on this floor?
Which one?
Like the one that's like
Give
my
me an-
character
give
portrait's
me an
actually facing.
investigation check, please.
What check, sorry?
Sorry.
Investigate.
Yeah, investigation.
Oh, I'm not good at this. Like we learned that. Alancia, can I borrow your services, please?
Do I have to investigate it though?
No, of course not.
You don't have to.
I like investigating wars.
All right.
I kick over the last set of armor.
All right. There you go. I was waiting for it.
Okay, I
Okay.
will investigate this wall.
All right.
Or
I will do you a favor. Give me an intelligence check, everybody.
Everybody. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh.
Tychon.
Dirty 20.
Tychon and
you got also a
Alancia.
dirty 20.
Tychon and Alancia, when you
Right. Where's intel?
wait a minute. No, actually, on second thought, Alancia, just Alancia.
Oh.
Well, you'll there's a reason, but Alancia, you remember now when you were up there and Rose was talking to you, saying that there was, when you said about going that Thorn had snuck down the secret stairs on the 3rd floor.
Oh,
Is it in the bedrooms upstairs? Oh, sorry, I just grabbed someone.
Oh shit.
So, just a subtle hint.
I'm thinking of a door we didn't open.
There was 3 in the master bedroom.
I was gonna say there's 2.
Oh, sorry, 2
Yeah,
in the master bedroom and
There's 2 in the master bedroom and then 1 near the master bedroom that we didn't go into.
I'll even save you a little time. If you looked at that master bedroom door up there, that was just another balcony, and it's a sealed door. So you got the one in the master bedroom and one in the.
I think it might be the one in the hall.
First, again, I said 3rd floor. I meant top floor, but that's fine.
all right, top floor.
So, which one do you want to open first?
There's that one up that hall right there, Demos.
Yeah, we'll do the one that's directly to the south of me.
Okay, so yeah, got it. Give me 1 second. I gotta get rid of these.
Man, my throat is still freaking killing me.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
It is a
Stop
bathroom.
drinking so much.
First off, it's tea with honey for my throat. Second off, it's because I was sick yesterday.
Oh.
Dark room contains
Okay,
a
I
wooden
feel
tub.
better.
Wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove, a kettle roasting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which was borne down a pipe to the spigot. However, the plumbing no longer works.
Really only leaves one other door.
So there's one more door.
But
This one.
That's the dumbwaiter though.
there's this door.
It's not the dumb.
Inside, you see a master suite closet. And as you open the door, the other thing you notice is the man hanging inside.
Oh. That's not luminous.
That's not good.
Is there any nice clothing in that master wardrobe?
He's wearing a pretty nice suit, but other than that, yeah, there's plenty of nice clothing.
A skeleton, or is it actually a...
No, he's a man. He appears to be dead maybe a week, if that.
A week.
Yeah, it's
Would
fairly
anyone be opposed to me getting a new set of threads?
As long as you
I wouldn't
remember
be
to pick up the
opposed, as
top
long
hat
as
from
you
downstairs.
respect the dead, I will be fine.
Just
I
slide
will.
it, slide him
Uh,
over like you used to.
I will like respect him. Like I will do it peacefully. I will even lay his body out on the bed so it's in a resting position.
Good.
But I would very much like a fine set of clothing.
Would it
Where-
even fit you? Or are you gonna put it on and it's just gonna pop the threads?
He is a lean, very tall, lanky, fairly lean man.
So where are we gonna go now, guys?
So you're
literally-
saying we should
I
dress
think
Jamos up as
open
him?
every door.
Yeah, I can totally get the appearance of the dad.
Okay, since you mentioned the missing chunk there, and given enough time, there's definitely, you have plenty to keep searching. In the room that had the nursemaid's body with all the covered items, you eventually find a secret door that you missed the first time, that leads to a staircase.
Aha!
Okay, during that whole investigation, and since I've got a nice set of clothing now, I'm
Yeah.
going to run downstairs and steal the top hat.
Okay, there you go. It's about time. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Now you look like a Barovian noble. And so you swing open the secret door, and you see a deep, deep, dark stairwell leading down into the bowels of the house and beyond. And with that, that's where we're going to end for tonight. And we can pick...
All right.
I just decided to have mercy on you so we could pick up the next the next one with the actual dungeon crawl, so to speak, you know. At this point, you would have hit level 2.
And at this point, I kick over one of the furniture.
I set one of the armors back up and then kick it over again. All right, thanks to God, guys. You did a really good job, and especially, you know, when we're still figuring out the kinks of the system. And I look forward to seeing you next week.